Hey, Marco, you ready for the totally awesome, coolest show ever?
What a rush. Oh, I blew that one. Just send it, Pete. I had a score.
You want to try again?
No.
No? All right. We'll just...
That's what happens when you say there will be no apologies today before you start the show, huh, Pete?
Yeah, you got jinxed.
Yeah, I did. I jinxed myself. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. May the 4th be with you, Ronnie. Good to have you. BK. Well, you can be waiting a long time. Maybe you should go
man, I
walk
forgot
out
the IG post about the show today.
Well, go do that while I'm talking to BK about how he's wrong. Maybe you should go walk out into the desert for no reason to go freeze yourself in stone if you're looking for an apology. All right. Rules got it right. Hey, Sith, how are you doing today? Dan the Man, good evening. What's up? Sorry to hear your luck. For those that don't know, Motor City Comic Con's coming up here in a week. Good luck with that fucking paperwork. Ken. Oh, no, I'm good, Ken. I'm good. It's just been a long day. Just got in off the lake. Had to get the dock in. And a couple of my friends aren't setting up at MC or Motor City Comic Con anymore because I don't know what they're doing over there. But it still should be a good show. That will be fun. We have Matt from Absolute Geek here today. Say hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt. What's up?
Hi, Matt. You all know Matt. Very good. And then we've got Pete trying to post to let everybody know that we're doing it. Good stuff,
Yeah, I forgot. What's going on, everybody?
So we're gonna do news at the end of news as usual. If you haven't watched Moon Knight,
we're not doing the news yet.
No, I know. We'll try to review it just so they know. We gotta give them the spoiler rated at that. We gotta give a spoiler rated at that. Yeah. And then we got some Marvel stuff. There was a couple. I guess they're kind of lined up. May the 4th was a little disappointing because the deal sucked
a little.
Yeah, it was so underwhelming. May the 5th, I doubt it's going to be much better. But that brings up a solid point. You know, I was talking to a couple of guys that were disappointed about it in the stores too, and on the phone, and they're like, "Well, Celebration." I was like, "Guys, if this is as bad as May the 4th getting now, like, you really think they're going to do something huge for Celebration? Like, they don't usually do anything huge for Celebration. You don't get all these big breaking. I mean, just set your expectations, right? Maybe be surprised, I guess." Joe, what's going on? Ed, good to see you. May the force be with the show. We hope it is. Patrick, good to see you. Patrick's happy to see Matt. Ben Roethlisberger. That's an old throwback, isn't it? That's a good one. Was it Pat who said that originally? Who did say that? We should probably go back in the archives and see who said that one. But yeah, the other stuff going on, like, I guess everybody, I don't know if anybody out there was really excited. I think we decided we might buy a floor mat or something.
What?
Yeah, there's some expensive floor mats that were like 20% off, I guess. I don't know.
Floor mat?
Oh, are those the ones that you can like roll up and wash and lay back down? They're like
$200
rug.
Yeah, it's a $200 rug. I think you can get it for $140. So that's not bad, I guess. I just asked when I came in
from what purpose?
Like, can I measure for what purpose and what now?
Yeah, like where?
So I have a walkthrough on my 3rd level from like my wife would like to put one there so that when you come in from the lake, you know, you can just.
I got what you're saying. That's you're talking like an outdoor thing. You're talking about.
No, it's indoor. It's indoor, but like in the mud room almost. So like from coming in, yeah. So what's up, Black Ops? So I guess but I guess they're great. Matt, do you have one of these?
No, I don't. My wife wants to buy one, but I don't know about $200 on an area rug.
That's not bad.
It wouldn't even be. Yeah, that's not that expensive for an area rug. But I don't even think it's an area. I mean, I think it's like for doors, right? Like you come in the door.
I mean, it's a generally like nice sized rug, but I know you can get like Marvel ones and DC ones.
Yeah,
the company makes a ton of them, and they like.
Well, I guess that's right because it's like
you can roll them up and machine wash them and place them down again. And
the boss wants one. Dan, where is the sale? I will text the other boss and ask her where the sale is. Because now everybody's interested in the rugs.
I've just seen them on Instagram.
Apparently, I'm buying rugs at this point. Are
you Persian now? You're gonna start selling rugs?
We'll
start selling rugs on Whatnot.
There you go. That's the one category Whatnot is missing out on: rug sales. Slightly used electronics.
Slightly used electronics.
Gently used.
By the way, just if you do use our content on Whatnot, just please send us a check real quickly. It'd be nice. Like if you're just gonna, or at least say like, hey, I saw it on this show. And then you can word for word use it. We don't care, but like at least give us a little bit of a plug, man. I mean, come on, dude.
Give you some credit.
This would have been a perfect way that you could have opened, and then you could have done the Roman Reigns acknowledge me right there.
Oh, I don't know what that is because I don't watch Roman Reigns garbage wrestling. All right, Sticks, what's going on? No reminder necessary. He is here. We've also got Obi, you going to Motor City, right? Dan, are you still going? And then starting at $1 on Whatnot. Whatnot, something else. I actually had to tune in because I heard some things and I was like, man, that really is. Wait, we do that on the show too. Wait, no, in a row. You're not even gonna split it up here. Like I don't get it. So
well, some people just can't fill time on a sale. I could just talk for 4.5 hours.
No,
apparently,
it was a whole clown show too. There was like 6 people in the background and throwing forks at each other or something and like eating while you're trying. Who eats while you try to? Dan knows this. I am very against eating food at cons. Like when you're selling, like you go to a restaurant or some shit, right? Like I don't like people that eat and have books around them, period.
You don't want to play Russian roulette? 50% that your book might come covered in sauce?
Yeah. And it's usually the best part about it. Hey, Dan knows this guy. What about Lester? You want any of his books after he eats? Because he eats greasy garlic, anchovy, and onion pizzas all the time with buffalo wing sauce and chicken on it. Like that's the guy you want touching your stuff.
You don't want a 1-for-1 with some Cheeto fingerprints?
No, sir, at all. So what makes you think I want?
You guys got any more Cool Ranch variants left? No. We only got the spicy nachos. We only got the spicy nachos.
Online garage sale, where you got forks and you're eating foods and stuff and screaming at each other, talking about touching each other in private parts. Like please, if you're gonna do that, at least keep our content off your show. Please. That's all I'm asking. Please don't lump us in with the rest of your bullshit. Anyways, so I wasn't the only one that went to stores today, was I? You went to stores too, Matt, didn't you?
I did, yes.
Okay, so the last comic book store I went to was at 2:30 today, or 2:15 actually. I left at 2:18, so somewhere around there. They still had 86 copies of Obi-Wan and over 100 copies of Twig. And like, I mean, when the first comic book store I had over 100 copies of Obi-Wan after pull, and like over 100 copies of Twig. And then
so did they just put short boxes of them out? Is that what they did?
No, there's like some on racks up front. They had them all the fuck over the place. They had the Twig was everywhere from the kids section to the front desk area to where it's supposed to be. There was a middle table with different ones. They had like blank cover variants. They had like all types of shit. Obi-Wan was on the wall. It was in the racking area. It was in May the 4th area. It was in the regular area. The shit was all over.
Next week, it's going to be holding open the bathroom door.
Oh my
and just
God, good Lord.
Propping up the uneven desk that they have there. Like
So what is it like in Arizona? Is it similar, Matt? What was the situation out there?
Yeah, when I went to the store this morning, they probably had 85 copies of Obi-Wan and the variants, the Momoko variant, and all the million variants that came out for that book. And then Twig, I know they had like 8 of the 1 in 100s when I went. And then they had the Scotty Young variant, and they had their store exclusive, and they had just like all the variants you could. Which I'm shocked because like I've been seeing people selling these variants on Whatnot for like the last week and a half. So
how did you not know this was coming though? Like there's 60 store variants. So the 1 in 100, so that's like 60 and
at least 60.
Does anybody know anymore? Did they move it from 500 to 800 over at Image? I think they did. I think it's like 800 now. So, I mean, maybe 1,000 if you just average it out, 1,000. So that's 600. Between 60 of the 3,125 retailers, 60 of them already had 600 copies of the 1 in 100. Like, holy shit, that's a lot of books.
Yeah.
For all those that want to get your calculator out, 6 times 3, 6, 12. What's that going to end up being? Like, even if it's every store, all the 3,000 chop off the back end of them, all get 1 in 100s, you're looking at like 12. Does that become 12,000? No way.
I don't know.
1,200.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a shit ton.
There's going to be a lot. That's all.
You bought the
buy whatever one you like and just be
buy which one you like. Hello, Matty Ice, says Astro. And Astro doesn't even say hi to us anymore. Make sure you're following Astro. 2 people you got to follow real quickly. I just want to shout this out real quickly.
He Astro said it before that. He said hello to us.
Oh, did he? Astro's doing. Oh, what's up, Marco? Oh, hey. Well, good. I was gonna shout him out either way. So make sure you found him. He's doing a lot of blank sketch covers that are really cool. Astro, are you gonna start selling those, or are you just gonna send us a couple and then we can give a couple away and then whatever? Because I mean, some of them are really. It's a lot better than what I've seen on Whatnot, where people just look like a fucking 2-year-old drew the shit.
One of them is on Whatnot, I think, right now. Actually,
is it? Is one of Astros?
Yeah,
good. He's got
for charity. Shit. So if you guys want to watch us on the computer, if you want to check it out on your phone, go ahead because it is for charity.
Where's it at? Who's Whatnot?
Ben's Mellow Fellow.
Mm-hmm.
It's all of those sketches. They're all going to St. Jude, so it's all.
Oh, good job. Charity. Good job. His Astro stuff is amazing.
Yep.
And then Chef Harris. For those that were following Chef Harris, you might know that he got hacked. What's up, John?
Poor Chef.
So Chef got hacked on the IGs, so he's trying to rebuild. Check his out. I find his shit entertaining. I enjoy, even when he adds the cooking stuff. That's why I started following him, because he cooks some amazing stuff. So, but refollow him. Then it's now _Chef, right? Chef, could you just put it in there, but not with at IG or whatever? Just put in the underscore in the name and thing. People can do that. So, you and the wife will be selling some.
Yeah, his wife's pretty good too.
Oh, follow her also.
She's got like more of that portrait kind of style.
Cool. I'll try to follow her too. I gotta just figure out how to work IG. Was there anything you really liked in the store this week? There was shit in the store this week.
Yeah, right? It was kind of a light week. It was like, oh, we're gonna have a light week, so let's just flood the market with Obi-Wan and Twig and just call it a day. I mean, the Ninja Turtles stuff, the book came out with Venus de Milo, was pretty interesting. I dug that. And then if you bought the Avengers, what are the Avengers Forever? Had Doom thing in it, the like Man Thing and Doom armor. So
nice. Another one. I love Man Thing. Very underrated character. I mean, Swap Thing is a copy of him, so you should always get the original first. Darth Lopez, good to see you.
Gotta go buy the heap. Right. Always comes up every time.
Jedi,
go back to Airborne and go get that heap then if you want to.
Jedi, they didn't even have the insiders on sale for May the 4th this year. They did give us a little bit of an Obi trailer.
My shop had Star Wars insiders out today.
Oh no! Last year, if you pre-ordered you got half off.
Oh, okay.
You feel you like got direct sent to you, you get half off. They didn't have that sale this year. I don't even think they gave you. I think maybe they gave you 10% and stuff. This is by far the worst. Like last year, they were like, well, because of the pandemic, the sales aren't that great, but they were dude. The balls on GameStop. I mean, like you're halfway in the gutter already, and these guys then jacked up their prices on all their Star Wars stuff, and then gave you 10% off, which is like more expensive than you'd ever. I would never pay full price at a GameStop.
It sounds like Kohl's pricing.
Yeah,
we'll jack everything up by 30% and then give you coupons to buy for cheaper, and then give you money to make you come back to spend more money with us.
Last year, I got that Tom's sleep blanket thing with when you go camping and shit.
Oh, that's right.
What is it called?
Sleeping bag.
Sleeping bag. I got that thing for like $30-$40, $150. Like that's the great sale stuff. They didn't have any of that shit this year. Your man crush, Darth Lopez has a man crush for you.
Oh, I appreciate it.
I think he's taken though.
Hey, at least you don't have to pay money for me to be on the show this week, so you're good. You're good there. You don't have to donate anything.
Why did we donate last time?
I thought he had to donate. He donated like $1 or $2 to come on.
That's right. Yeah, it was an oversight.
Well, I mean, speaking of the shop, since you're a man of the people, anything to be looking out for in Free Comic Book Day on Saturday?
That's another thing that's like Free Comic Book Day on Saturday is going to be so ridiculous too, because the deal now. People found out that it only costs you, was it 15 cents now to buy, and everybody online's got all these little accounts, so it's going to be flooded. Like there's nothing.
Well, everybody's going to want the Blade Bloodline. Is that what her name is? Blade's daughter in that Judgment Day book or whatever.
But everything came out so early on that I mean, across the board, it's kind of a week. It's kind of a week Free Comic Book Day too, right? Like,
there's not, because Jedi. There's no Star Wars book that I remember.
There's no Star Wars book. There was 2 last year, but even before then, the year before that, they did the reprint of 3. But there's always been something crazy, and they had the Spider-Man book. Was that last year or was that 2 years ago?
The last Spider-Man 2 years
book every year.
Yeah.
They do like a Spider-Man, and then there'd be like some whatever DC's big event. It's a convergence, divergence.
I want to say it was last year that had the Spider-Man. It was the Spider-Man Venom that had all the controversy, like the first appearance of a character, and then that character was supposed to debut because of COVID. It got delayed, so it came out in the actual book before the Free Comic Book Day book when that was supposed to come out first.
That's right.
Yeah, it's yes. It is a lot of. There's a lot of crap. There's a lot of crap this year too. Yeah, I mean, Mandalorian variant covers on sale today and tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing. Yeah. I did. Whatever.
I mean, they did the only big thing from May the 4th I saw was the Ahsoka specialty lightsabers that were like 6,000 that sold out right away.
Yeah.
In the box that like plays her theme song when you open it and all that.
That's kind of cool.
That is cool. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, even I was actually talking about because I got a lot going on that day too. And I was like, should I come in before the store opens? And I was like, I don't even think it's worth it to come in with the kids before the store. Well, even for my kids, it's not even worth it to come in before the store opens. So I think if I get out there, I'll get out there. If not, I need like 40 coppers of the side. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The free side, that's probably gonna be a hot item.
Sonic. My son still wants to go back and see it again.
Yeah, I mean that's the one if it's gonna be something, I guess. But they didn't even. I mean, they're not even dropping anything that good new. I think Free Comic Book Day is gonna be. It's kind of like a thing in the past, right? It's like starting to lose its shine at this point. What's going on, John?
A little bit, I think. You got local comic shop day now as well. You have Free Comic Book Day, and you got a Batman Day, and then you got the Halloween time.
Halloween Fest. So you start diluting it, and when you dilute it, you don't get good things anymore.
It becomes less special. That's all.
I know last year was big because they had like Stray Dogs. They had Stray Dogs had a Free Comic Book Day book, and there were a couple other ones. I think Something Killing the Children or
Something Killing the Children did. It was a skit. There was that one variant version that they had or whatever of it. Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like last year they had a lot of stuff, but that was because they shut down a lot of the other stuff too. But even with that, this year, I think I've gone through it all.
Well, I mean, it looks like I'm looking right now. It looks like DC has Dark Crisis for Free Comic Book Day. Then Marvel has Judgment.
But
Spider-Man, Turtles. There's all Clementine from Walking Dead.
No, but it was House of Slaughter. That's what it was.
House of Slaughter.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, Dan. But this is the thing. Like, even for the kids, they've been shit lately. Like the last year, they did the teeny times or teeny teens. That one was good. They had some decent ones out in the last couple of years. Even this year, when I was looking at it, I didn't see for kid books like anything where I'm like, oh damn, got to make it there. As you heard, take the kids in before the store opens. I didn't say myself. I said the kids. So, I mean, I don't know. They charged for the book last year? What do they charge around?
Some stores do. There is a shop out here that I will not name that does charge for Free Comic Book Day books.
How much do they charge?
Like $5. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And he brags about it.
But that's what?
And he brags that he charges for Free Comic Book Day books.
But it's in the name of the day.
I will say this, my dollar. Okay, does he donate the dollar? This is the thing. My LCSs do a food drive. That's why I said go in early, because I just will bring in a case. Like, I mean, I don't care. You know what I mean? I'll bring in a case. But if it's a donation or something like that, I don't have a problem with it. Especially if it's $1 and they're taking their 25 cents back off of every dollar now, because the books are the 25 cents or 35 cents. I can't remember. They raised it. It used to be 10 cents, but whatever. If they're taking that off and giving the rest to donation, but they're fucking $15. Why would you fucking pay $15 for Free Comic Book Day?
Yeah.
And there's so many people who've got diamond accounts now anyways. And it's easier to get. I mean, PGH is a joke to get a fucking account over there. Anybody can get it now. You know what I mean? And if you don't, then fucking Diamond, they're bleeding for accounts. So just go over there and get your shit. You could buy them for 10, 15 cents a piece. Buy a whole stack. I don't have a problem with them having, especially for adults. If you're, this is what Stick says. He says, I could see them having a minimum purchase, and even that's I don't know if it's adults coming in there and trying to grab 15 or 20 books. They do limit the amount of books you can grab.
Well, yeah, you should limit. You shouldn't let somebody grab stacks of books.
Oh, dude, every year there's some butt sniffing turds that show up to one of these, and he throws a fit every year. Same fucking story. Doesn't bring any fucking food. Because it's not just one. Like 4 comic book stores do the exact same fucking thing, and you'll see him at multiple ones because the kids dress up and they'll go around to the multiple ones because they do the kids fucking cosplay. I guess you call it cosplay. There's kids just dressing up in Halloween costumes, but they like to go to see the other ones, and it's kind of almost like a trick or treating type thing, because they do the same thing on Halloween. But and you'll see this dirtbag just go around, and he's like, and then he's got his wife, and then they walk out, and then they walk back in with nothing in there. That's the shit. Like, bro, what are you doing here, man? Like, if you got it. Yeah. How do you have no shame that you just walk outside and then walk back in? You got hard times in your life, buddy.
Yeah, and my LCS it's 10 books per person, but like around books? Here, yeah, well, 10 books per person, yeah. So they do it's a huge event around here though. So they have like artists that are signing, and
that's cool.
So you go to different shops for different artists that are signing. So you'll see if you're going, for a signing, you'll see about the same 5 or 6 people follow you from shop to shop to shop, and they're still picking up the same books. It's just like, all right, how many of those are you gonna buy, dude? Like, really, you're gonna see them all on eBay the next day.
I mean, at some point you just gotta, and it's not like, hey, listen, I'll be the first to tell you, I've before, when when those books are gone and they're sitting in a bin, and somebody's like, just pick up as many as you want and get on my store. Yeah, I'll help myself then, but like not on Free Comic Book Day. I think most Dan over here too. It's very similar. A lot of the stores
kind of limit. Get a couple.
Dan lives like an hour on the other side. He's an east sider. I'm a west sider. So same thing. It's 3 to 5. Usually a donation or something to that effect. So that's not bad. My LCS gives all free comic book days for you if you spend $50 in the store. Oh, that's awesome. That is good, Eric. I mean, that's kind of cool. I do that too. That's usually why I go is right before the. I will say I am very disappointed in the kids selection every single year though, because what I do is at the end I try to go and I'm like, here, I'll just make $1 donation and the kid books, and I start opening the kid books and I'm just like, I mean, they had Investigators that one year that was pretty good. They had, like I said, the Tiny Teens. Is that it? Tiny Teen Titans. That was pretty good. Maybe. Mm-hmm. They had one year they had DC Supergirls. That was pretty good.
Oh yeah, the superhero girls or whatever.
That, like, I mean, it's hard to give them away for Halloween because, like, what are you giving them? Like, a lot of the stuff isn't appropriate for kids. So
true.
All right. So let's move on to news. And I think we've talked enough about that. Good luck but no, Matt. This is probably one. I'm just like, when I get to where I'm going to get what's left, and if not, I mean, I'll call them and tell them to hold me a couple Sonic books for my kids. But besides that, I don't give a shit. So,
all right, I'll run the thing and then get a new setup for news.
Hey, that the Marvel value stamp, that's not a bad deal. 2 books and then $1 each additional. I can hear it. What is going on? The Fantastic Horde. Fellow Michigander. Haven't caught the show in a while. Not all right, that's awesome. I hear it. Hey, Fantastic Horde, are you going to Motor City next week? Let me know. Okay, news. What do we got, Pete?
All right. Well, even though it is May the 4th, we are not doing a May the 4th special because, as we already noted, they didn't really give us anything to spotlight. There's just nothing to talk about.
Right.
I mean, yes, we could talk Obi-Wan, but
real quickly, the one thing for May the 4th, it's Ruggable, Dan. Ruggable is the name of the company. Go check it out. Okay.
No paid sponsorship for Ruggables.
We should see if we could. He gets paid for like manscaping or something, don't you, Matt?
Yeah. For Manscaped, yeah.
Don't you have to have facial hair to shave? Or
no? It's not. I mean, it's not necessarily facial hair. It's
you're scaping other parts.
Yeah, you're manscaping.
All right, fair enough.
Anyway,
curtains.
Well, the box office doesn't have much, so we can keep talking about the manscaping because the box office report is pretty weak this week. Is these guys ended up, the bad guys win again with very, very light.
I can't wait till it comes to. I can't wait till it comes to like the streaming services. I want to watch it. Sonic, still another 11.5. That thing's gonna be making like 10 million for the next month, dude.
It's Sonic crossed 300 worldwide. I saw Sonic and Fantastic Beasts both hit 300 worldwide this week. So there was that.
Man, that trial is very interesting.
What trial? Oh, the
Herd and
yeah. Well, we'll get to Herd a little bit later. Not the trial stuff, but the Aquaman stuff. But yeah, look, the week was really light because I think everybody's just saving their money so they can all go and see Doctor Strange tomorrow. I think. I think it's mostly dropping tomorrow.
Many leaks out there. Try if you don't want to watch them, watch them. But there's plenty of leaks, and we'll probably. Are we going to say anything or no?
We could try not to, but I'm pretty sure it's going to kind of just.
I mean, it comes out everywhere. You can't go anywhere without seeing it.
Yeah, it's. I don't really think they're surprises like the things that kind of leaked out. But anyway, Doctor Strange 2 tickets, obviously, it's selling a lot better than the first one. I don't think that should be a surprise. It is now more of a big event film, whereas the first one was just like, what's this new character? Expectations over 150, might even hit 200 million this weekend. I don't know. I got tickets.
I do too. I got tickets for tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Theaters out here are starting. It doesn't officially come out till Friday. Theaters out here are starting showtimes at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like 3 o'clock. I was like, I got work and I can't get out early.
Let me see what I can do. I'm gonna try to buy some tickets right now. All right, go ahead. What's up next?
Oh, well, we're still sticking with Doctor Strange. Yeah, we got the predictions. We also have the Rotten Tomatoes score, which at the time of the article was written was 84%, but when I looked at it. When putting this together, it's actually only at 79%. But this is, critics.
After what they did to Morbius, they can eat it.
I don't think it matters, but I feel like I still put it out there. One more Doctor Strange bit is there is a note that there are 2 post-credit scenes. Not going to tell you what they are or spoil anything, but you'll get the normal mid-credits, post-scene, whatever, and then you got to wait all the way to the end. Probably get some little jokey thing probably at the back tail end of the credits. So there are 2 confirmed, I guess.
They don't have super late night shows, unfortunately, for the I like to go watch it at like 11 and 12 o'clock at night, but okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's probably because they don't have the staff anymore. You know what I mean? Like movie theaters, like
I watched the Spider-Man.
Did they?
Yeah. Go.
Up next, Guardians. We got some set pics, I guess, showing comic accurate, old school uniforms for the Guardians this time out.
You know which uniform that is, right? That's the Annihilation uniform. That's a good uniform.
It is a good uniform.
Who brought up Annihilation about 1,000 times, but whoever it is, War Kings. I don't know.
Well, I might be continuing your Annihilation thing maybe a little bit tomorrow too for Dollar Bin. So.
Wait, no, don't do that. Don't do that yet. I thought we were going to do it on the show first. But all right. I mean, hey, I will not leave my notepad at home. Jedi Johnson, I'll take it. That's cool. I like it. This is my favorite. This is my favorite Star-Lord outfit out of all the Star-Lord outfits.
Yeah, it is a good one.
The mask is so fucking cool. All right.
It is cool.
Amazing.
We did lose John Watts as director of Fantastic Four, which kind of sucks, but I get it.
I know who it is.
He walked away because he just spent so much time doing Spidey that he just needs a break. I mean, I get it. He just did 3 Spider-Man movies, so do you really want to start a whole new franchise?
Spidey 4 just got pushed heavily after No Way Home, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna have you come do this. Walk away."
Yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah.
Well, they do want him for number 4.
BK, I will mute you, bud. You're not gonna start harassing my crowd right here, BK. Just gonna let you know.
Why? What's BK doing? Still talking about Moon Knight episode? We'll get to that. We're not there yet.
Yeah. All right.
Save the Moon Knight for the end of the news. But yeah, they want him back obviously for a 4th Spider-Man movie, but who knows what we'll get. Raimi had some comments about what would it take for him to do his Spider-Man 4, and he does still like the characters, but things would just have to align, but he'd be up for it.
I really thought once again that who's the other one? Not this one. Who's
Garfield?
The other? Garfield. When you saw him again, man, he really did a good job. Even this one. I mean, come on. How old is this kid? Like 70? This Toby kid or what? Whoever this guy is. This guy. Who's this Spider-Man one? What's his
Toby?
name?
I think
Tobey Maguire. He's like
40s,
Leo's age.
late
He's
40s.
like, yeah.
No, he's like 50 something.
No.
Either way, he sucks as Spider-Man. And I really do think that
That's pretty harsh.
No, he was not good.
He was good as Peter Parker. He was just okay as
Spidey. So were the Fox X-Men movies.
He's 46.
Oh, so he's like 50.
Yeah.
He's like fucking 50. He's 46. Pretty close.
Hey.
All right.
Leave us graybeards alone. Anyway, getting to our Amber Heard first bit. Well, first thing is, I guess they're teasing that we could get Aqua Baby.
Oh, Aqua Baby or Aqua Laddie Baby?
Well, hopefully, I don't know if they'd have the balls to have Black Manta do what he does in the comics, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We will see.
Hey, Peter Parker pants. You gonna be at Motor City too, bud? We will see what if they're going to. Yeah. Well,
if they have the Aqua Baby, and if
you can make some things happen because I'm pretty sure Heard is not going to be in the next movie.
They already started filming it.
Swan song, huh?
Yeah. Oh well. Oh, you mean the third?
Or anything else after this?
They've already started this though. Oh, you mean after this? Yeah, after this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, their petition reached like 3 million signatures or 2 million, and like apparently they're saying that it's rumored she's only in like 10 minutes of the movie. So, who knows?
I mean, I'm not going to say my opinion on any of that stuff because I'm not trying to touch it except for this. Her lawyers are terrible.
Yeah.
Like garbage. Like I know how much my lawyers cost, and they're way better than her, and they probably cost about 2% of what she's paying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not paying attention to any of that nonsense because I could care less. But I will say that she's just not really good in this movie, that first Aquaman movie. Like, there's just no chemistry between the two of them. Like,
so much gold coming out of that thing. So much gold coming out of that trial.
Oh, that trial? Oh, dude. Like, I hate to see people. It's a tough situation. It really is, man. Like, what's going on in the trial, right? Like, but at the same point, oh my God, it's a beautiful train wreck. It is a beautiful train wreck. It's amazing. Peter, did you already buy your Friday tickets? No. Last 10 minutes. Oh, Jesus. PK. For real. Show's terrible.
We're not on Moon Knight yet. We are at
man, dude. The best. Can I say the one line that's the best is when you got the guy with the accent and he goes, "I think." He goes,
"Oh boy, go ahead."
He wasn't trying to pay. He goes, "I think I would have known if I saw Johnny Depp's penis." Like that in itself, dude. Remember back in the day when they used to get stuff to go viral? They would do like a music cloud or whatever it was. And you'd be like, they
auto-tune it?
I think I remember John. How did they not auto-tune that? Like, how isn't auto-tune back
like a new dance single
on that like Irish Scottish guy going, I think I would have known if I seen Johnny Depp's penis. Like that would have been like, that is auto-tune. I'd fucking dance to that song. All right, go ahead. Sonic 2. Am I wrong, man?
No, you're not.
You're not
like
wrong.
That whole thing is just it's a beautiful train wreck, man.
Oh man, the guy objects to his own statement.
Like I like watching the cuts of like people like Johnny Depp getting annoyed by the questioning and him when he's being cross-examined, and then her so-called specialist of abuse that says that she's never done a trial where men have been abused before and that she's always for
That's
the
not what
female
she said.
abuser.
You have to listen to the whole thing. That's not exactly what she said.
Well,
you have to listen to that whole part. I mean, they edit that part out. What I will say is pretty good is when you hear, they try to use a tactic where they read like just dog shit headlines, and one of them's somebody that's on one of my shows loves this website because that's where he gets some of his rumors, and they brought it up, and the dude's a Hollywood insider, like he is the guy who like helps negotiate stuff like that.
We don't want to associate this part of the conversation with Sonic. So keep going.
He literally goes into the Disney Magic. What the hell is that? And who is this person? Never heard of him in my life. So I know they don't know shit about Hollywood or what's going on in Hollywood because they didn't source anybody. So when the guy was trying to read those things to make him look bad, it was pretty funny. Go check out some of the highlights. Do take it with a grain of salt, though, if you're checking out highlights. Remember, they cut them a lot in their highlights. and still a hard situation. So, with the Astro, good stuff. What else?
All right, now we'll go over to Sonic so we can answer some of the chat questions about. Yes, it is now the highest grossing video game movie in the U.S.
Oh yeah.
Domestic.
If you want
just
let me know.
It just passed Uncharted, which actually just took the crown not that long ago.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still got a little bit of a ways to take the worldwide. I think worldwide it's actually World of Warcraft, because World of Warcraft had a huge international push, and I actually liked the World of Warcraft movie personally. I wish they would have made more, but it is what it is.
I'll be at booth 900. Fantastic award. Say hi. Hey, listen, man, I'm all for Sonic. I can't believe the resurgence that it's gotten in the last like 10 years and how kids. If you told me that Jim Carrey would be locking it down with Sonic the Hedgehog, and especially after, I think we covered that, like the bad Sonic.
The weird muscle creature.
Yeah, if you went for that and told me how well this would be doing, this is the rage. This is what every kid just repeatedly wants to go see. Like, this is their Star Wars. This is their whatever you want to call it. Like, it's it, man.
I don't know if it's their Star Wars, but
it is. Oh no, Pete. Go to your kids' class.
I know. I got the whole damn neighborhoods in my backyard. They're playing Sonic outside.
Sonic.
Like they're
go to the next soccer game you go with your kids. All they're talking about is this in Minecraft. That's it, man. It's over. Locked down.
Don't forget Roblox.
I love chili con carne. Send me some, Lopez.
What's that, Matt?
Said don't forget Roblox.
Oh yeah, Roblox.
Yeah, maybe Roblox aren't that big out here compared to Minecraft.
Well, it's like that's a little bit younger kid thing. But not for young kids. We got the killer.
Nice.
John Woo. I don't know if we really need a remake of this, but apparently we're gonna get one. Okay. Do you guys remember this movie? No one. You can remember the rage of the old school John Woo movies. The Killer wasn't even my favorite. I liked Hard Boiled personally. The one with the baby.
They're not remastering it. They're remaking.
Yeah, he's remaking it.
Okay, well, there's something for that, I guess. Does anybody care? Are they still going to wear high panted, double-breasted suits?
Sure. If it's a period piece. If you like that 90s style. And if you like that 90s style, you're going to love seeing Face Off 2.
Yes, I have been waiting forever for this. Yes. My question is eventually, so is Nicolas Cage then the actually one that's in Scientology and not John Travolta? What I want to know.
I just want to know if they're going to do that weird face petting thing that they do to say I love you in this movie. It's just really weird and awkward.
They're really doing this?
Apparently, they're thinking about it at least.
So we can't get him as a bald Superman, but we can get a Face Off too, huh?
I wonder if they'll get John Woo to direct it too, because John Woo did the original.
All right. Well,
I'm sure with the good press or publicity on that massive talent movie that he's got coming out.
Yeah,
that just came out. He's gonna get whatever he wants.
Buzz.
So you're gonna have a Nick Cage resurgence.
See, people are agreeing with the Hard Boiled. Hard Boiled is good.
I read Tokyo Vice, the book, and it's great. The show.
I'm gonna check out the show. I heard it was pretty good.
It's pretty good. The book I think I read like 6 years ago or something. And it's pretty accurate to the stuff that goes on in there. And then the show is a little bit different, but it's good. It's good.
Well, that's all we got for the movie stuff. We got a little bit of gaming coming up. Oh, Travolta. Oof.
Yeah.
First bit. I mean, it's really just a logo, but we're getting a Modern Warfare 2.
Sure. Yeah, we are.
Modern Warfare 2.
Are we ever going to get it out?
Yeah, it'll come out.
Are you still playing Warzone, Matt?
I am. Yeah. I like it.
I'm waiting
ready for Warzone 2, though.
That's what I'm saying. I want Warzone 2 to come out. I'm kind of over the new map.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for a new one to jump back in.
Now they're bringing Godzilla and King Kong into it. It's going to be like, oh, God.
Are they really?
Yeah. May 11th.
What are you doing? Like, is this going to be like what's the game you play?
Fortnite?
Fortnite? Yeah.
Apparently they're just supposed to show up and start fighting across the map, and they can like step on you when you're running through and hurt you. And
stupid Krampus. Do you remember the Krampus event?
Yeah, where he chase you around and throw snowballs at you.
Yeah, when you're in the middle of killing somebody, all of a sudden,
he's attacking you. Yep, and then he took like massive amounts of ammo to kill him.
Yeah, and then some little kid shoots you in the back from high up,
and then you get third party. A leprechaun thing too, like that, or someone I'm thinking of.
They had elves during the Christmas event.
They did have elves during the Christmas event. You're supposed to kill them all. It was so annoying.
And it's been a while since I've done a Call of Duty like this. Last time I played was a few years ago. I prestiged as much as I could, and I've taken a break, but I want to get back. So I need a new one.
Hopefully it'll be good.
There's rumors of a Mandalorian massive. What's MMO stand for? I can always forget.
Massive multiplayer. What's the O for?
Online, maybe?
Yeah,
I think it's online.
Massive multiplayer online. It's usually RPO, but whatever.
But the other bit about it is they're saying that the Fallen Order 2 might skip the old console. So it might be just PS5s and Xbox One X or whatever the newest generation is that I still can't get a hold of either. Yeah. Whatever that generation is, that's where you're going to have to buy this game.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
I understand if they retire some of the older stuff. Like, you probably shouldn't be playing still on 360s, but like, I mean, you're going to cut, whatever.
Yeah, you're going to take massive profit hits if you do that because most people can't get their hands on either of the new consoles. So you're not going to put it on Xbox One or PS4. You're going to take a massive hit. But I could understand the challenges and having to do a port for the older generations if you're building that game specifically for the new console.
Yeah, and how much like we just talked about Modern Warfare, but how much the hacking. And like, just not even that, but like the microtransactions, you can get hacks for the microtransactions now too. So like, I assume that's a problem with the transition for the port.
You just got to figure this probably isn't imminent, this game. So it's probably at least a year out.
Mm-hmm.
Fallen Order 2. So then we're going to have another year's worth of people. Then we're theoretically going to be like 3 years, I think, removed from it, us being into the new generation. So whether we can get a hold of them or not, it's been out for a couple of years now.
Zaggy says he got a truck that stuff's falling off of.
Oh yeah, Zaggy, let me know.
All right.
Well, speaking of, you said Styx was playing Fortnite. Well, Fortnite, I think for Star Wars Day was bringing out the old Star Wars skins and lightsabers.
Yay!
I don't know. I'm sure some people play it. Not me, but some people.
That game actually got way more interesting once they took building out of it. It's been way more fun to play.
I still have never played it before.
I haven't either. I just felt like it was just, I missed that. I was outside of that window.
Yeah. I mean, I played PUBG.
PUBG's a good one too. I love PUBG.
PUBG was really good.
I played the crap out of that until Warzone came out.
Yeah.
Fortnite's got a comic crossover with Spidey coming out.
They sure do. They got everything.
We got this Zero War thing here. I don't know. There's some AF-15 splash panel inside. I don't know, but you're into that kind of thing. The Batman.
They're doing it like the DC one where you get a code for exclusive skin when you buy it. Yeah,
they are. It's a code one.
Makes sense.
I don't think this one's going to sneak up on retailers like the DC one did. I think
it'll probably bring all the soccer moms out to the comic stores so they can buy their kids their comic book codes. Because that's apparently what happened last time. Just for fun, I don't know if I'm paying $180 for this, but a Sam Wilson controller and charging dock is kind of cool.
The Star Wars one's on sale for about just $10 cheaper than that this year.
Hold on,
$179 is not even an Elite controller.
Nope.
Good night.
Yeah, right.
Well, the rationale, it's like, what is it, like 60 to 80 for a regular controller, and then $40 for a docking thing. So, yeah, you're still paying a solid $40 to $60 just for the
guy I live next to it. $20.
Listen, just go get yourself an Elite controller for the same price. Get a Captain America stencil and spray it yourself.
Yeah, my next door does.
You'll have an amazing controller with a cool little decal.
He does. He either does the art himself or whatever, spray paints it all and does it. Oh, there we go. Oh,
there's your Star Wars one. It's $200
more.
Star Wars one.
Yeah. Buying that for $200.
Yeah, they ain't messing around. Star Wars, they're not giving you cheaper. They're upselling you.
And then, by the way, you buy this fucking thing. Does this translate to the new one too, or no? Can you use the old controllers on the new?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least I guess you got that going. So now your new Xbox can cost you $1,200. Great.
Well,
enough.
if you don't like that, somebody out there made their own controller out of one of these Fisher Price things, and they made a working controller, which I thought was really cool.
That is dope as shit. I'll buy that. How much? $100? I'm in.
I don't know if they're selling it. It's just the guy converted one of the toys into a real working controller, and I thought it was kind of fun.
So fucking cool,
right? Yeah. I don't know. So there it is.
That's insane. You're literally paying $150 uptick just for your controller to look like a stormtrooper.
Yeah. Like people who do that's why I never bought the console.
One that looks like a fucking stormtrooper. It's sweet. $20. Do it.
Yeah. It's like I never understood the console things either. Like why people will pay that extra $100 to have their consoles look like, whatever special item they wanted to come out. But apparently those things end up getting collectible.
E-Man Tony.
We got some Legos. Not a lot, so I'm going to speed kind of through them because they're not really for everybody. But this is the Lego stuff that I found. That we got some Disney stuff coming. This is for little kids. So little kids are going to get their Mickey Mouse.
No, it isn't. Fat women are going to knock you the fuck over to get to that shit, dude. These Disney collectors, no shot. Your kid ain't getting that, bro.
My son's too old for the four.
If you have a little kid, you're not getting it.
Yeah, so we're beyond the Mickey days, but here we got some Mickey sets for you. Look, you got Mickey, you got Minnie.
I'm telling you, this is gonna be a Walmart riot for Tickle Me Elmos.
They could be collectible. I mean, down the line, people want their Lego Mickeys. Also, I don't know if you guys knew what this was, but I only found out about apparently Amazon Prime has a show, like a Lego cartoon, starring this monkey kid. Yeah. And now they got Lego sets coming out.
It's already out, but
they're pretty cool looking.
There's something, yeah.
Dude, check this old set. This is a pretty cool set.
It's expensive.
Well, yeah, I mean that's a pretty big set.
I saw it at the Lego store, that's why I know. I had to get the Sonic set, which is also expensive.
Yeah, the Sonic set was expensive.
10% Lego and 50% stickers.
No, they actually had one of those built. It's fucking massively impressive.
Yeah, these things are cool looking, though. So my son tried out the first episode of thing on Amazon Prime. I don't know if it caught him yet or not, but he checked it out. And then I'm not going to show you all. There was a shit ton of Ninjagos coming out this summer. And my son was just enthralled. What's next? What's next? There was literally 10 different sets.
Joe ain't lying about those Disney sets, bro. Joe ain't lying about them at all.
Mm-mm. But we got more dragons. I know you had said,
oh, nice.
These dragons get retired, but
hey, the dragons are it, man.
These are pretty cool.
That's the golden three-headed dragon.
4. It's got 4 heads.
4 heads
is cool.
There's an ice head, a fire head.
There's 2 companies that did Ninjago. There's 2 production companies. So
I don't know, but
9 seasons.
Just Crystal Towers. I don't know. Apparently, crystals is the thing for this.
Yeah, this is the one. So this is the episodes when they go into the. I know because the kids are in.
My son was trying to explain it to me, and I was like, I don't get it, buddy. I told him to save his money. I was like, I'll get you some of the cheap ones, but these big sets, you got to save your own money for that. Go bug your grandparents to give you cash, and maybe you can go buy it. But yeah, that's just a couple. Again, there's 10 or 12 new sets, but. We'll move to comics real quick. We just got comics. I think it's
Tony. I had one. They give keys away. I guess they give these keys away. Sometimes they're fucking plastic keys at the store. I got one and I was holding it. I was like, hey, do you want this to my wife? And one of them came in between me and my wife, snatched it out of our hands when our kids were 1 year old in the stroller and said, I'll take it, and walked out. Walked away. Bitch, it wasn't for you, but what are you going to do?
Wow.
Yeah.
Ain't no joke. I know this is not for you, so you can. Everybody else already covered it, I guess.
I got nothing to say. Not today.
Yep. Neil Adams passed away, so we know he wasn't your favorite. So we'll move on.
Well, why'd you have to say something? Because now I feel like I gotta say something about it.
No, you don't, because we're going to talk about Predator covers. We got some Marvel Predator covers because Marvel is finally going to start making some Predator comics.
Mm-hmm.
They've had the license now for. As long as they've had Aliens, and we've had a bunch of Aliens comics. But now they're going to give us some Predator variants.
Dude, look at that bicep on Predator. He's smuggling watermelons in that bad boy.
What's that? These are
no joke.
These are not good.
That Wolverine one's pretty sweet. That's a good one. Spider-Man one too.
Yeah, Spidey's not too bad. Hulk's just missing a back. I don't know. The background's just a little too bland. Like
Joey Lyon. Hey, see, Pete. Everybody in Michigan knows the story about my man right there. That's all I'm gonna say. Everybody out here knows.
Well, I like the Daredevil one.
Oh, the Daredevil ones.
The Miles one's pretty cool too.
Miles not bad too. Yeah, so I put those two last. I mean, there's a bunch. There's more than this. I picked a few that kind of highlighted the idea, but these two are probably my favorites. So I put them last. And then Punisher is going to be getting some new superpowers as leader of the Hand, apparently. So I don't know if they're going to make him more like a Ghost Rider, because now he can see evil in people because he has the eyes of the beast. But yeah, I don't know. If you like your Samurai Punisher, it's going to stick around for a little bit.
No, he's misconstruing, Horde. It's the people from Ohio that come up here. It's not Michiganders. He got it wrong. So is this is Shadowland 2, right? That's what we're doing with Punisher now?
Kind of, sort of, maybe, no.
A little bit. Okay, fair.
I don't know.
Reading it. I picked them up, but I haven't read it yet. So
yeah, same. I have them. I even got the second print of number 1.
Yeah, then it is. It's Shadowlands 2. He got the superpower, and yeah, okay. All right, let's go.
All right, you want some weirdness? Well, this is where we needed Corban so he could defend this. But apparently, Mr. Bloom decided to play around with a dead man-bat head and a baby, and we've got a man-bat head on a baby.
Yes, it is.
We've got a man-bat head attached to a baby.
We've got a guy with an anus on a mask. That does look like, I mean, right?
Yeah,
like
he's one of the that's
absolutely.
the mascot for a community. That's the green leaf, the human beings.
So you made it look like it's a butthole on your mask, and then you're messing around with a man-bat baby. This is, well, there's going to be a special place for you people. All right.
Man-bat, well, that's the last for the comics. I had to finish off with Man-Bat Baby Head. And we'll just quickly get over to streaming so we can get over to Marco ripping the latest episode of Moon Knight. But before we get there, we got to talk about all the shows that got canceled so we can do an in memoriam for Legends of Tomorrow.
There's actually a campaign to save this show.
I liked it, but yeah, I wouldn't do a campaign for it though.
I liked the first couple seasons, and then when everybody started leaving, it was like, all right, I'm good here. Like,
yeah, I mean, 7 seasons for any show is plenty. So
yeah.
Again, I dropped off. I don't know, maybe season 5. I can't remember. Some weird time travel bits. Well, obviously time travel, but I don't remember where it ended up. All I know is I'm a few seasons behind, and apparently they left on a cliffhanger, which kind of sucks. But it can't be any worse than the Veronica Mars cliffhanger when they ended that show when they didn't give us.
I gave up on all the CW shows after once Arrow ended. I stopped like following all of them.
Yeah, I couldn't even make it all the way through all of Arrow before it ended. After 5 seasons of any show, I start losing a little bit of steam. Like, okay, what are you going to do now?
Don't you feel like you're invested and you got to finish out? You're like
a little bit,
it's like,
but then I fall behind, and then I go, I'll get to it, and then now I'm a half season behind. Oh, I'll wait till next season. I'll catch up before the next season starts. Then a whole nother season starts, and I don't catch up. Then there's a whole season banked, and then I'm like, well, when I get bored, I got a lot to catch up with on Netflix. Well, now I guess it's going to be on HBO Max, but same thing happened with the Netflix shows. I didn't finish any of the Marvel Netflix shows until just this past couple of months. I finally watched the last Daredevil, the last season of Punisher, Jessica Jones, because I finally got around to it. And those were only a couple seasons.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so that got canceled. Just like they canceled, I think we mentioned the Wonder Twins got it, right? Or did we not? Regardless of Wonder Twins.
Yeah, they didn't even... I know they made, like, casting announcements. They're like, oh, we got the dude who plays Archie and
we got Archie
Riverdale.
And we got this cute girl. And yep.
And they're like, yeah, about that. We're good here.
Do we know for sure that's canceled, though?
Yep.
Yeah. We do know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I saw it a couple places.
Like when they did the Warner Discovery merger, they came in and they basically said, we want our own Kevin Feige. We want our own this, that, and everything. We don't want to do continued universes. We want to do more movies, singular movies like the Batman and the Joker. And anything that was in pre-production that hasn't been written or nothing that was planned got scrapped. That's why you're still going to get Flash and Aquaman and the Batgirl and all that. But it just they went through and slashed everything else. They're like,
and I think this is good, right? Like this is good. Hopefully, this is
a good time to do it. Actually,
yeah. I mean, I think this is. I have hope, right? Like, I mean, if they're gonna do it, like, stop pussyfooting around and scrap all the bullshit, like you said. Even if it was going to be good, you can, like they did in Star Wars. Obi-Wan's coming out now. Look at how everybody's hyped about that. But they were about to put Obi-Wan right after Han Solo, which they flubbed that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But sometimes you just got to cut it, and if it still sounds good 8 years later, rock on. Then do it.
Even flub it that bad. I think we just got too caught up in what happened with the directors getting kicked out and Ron Howard coming in.
Oh, Solo? No, Solo was good. No, what I'm saying,
I'm saying like the movie itself wasn't that bad. It wasn't like
no, no. From Solo on with the prequels, they were having issues with just getting them out on time, getting them with writers and directors. So they had to clear their house, and now they've done that with the revamp of Filoni and John. So. So yeah, I mean, hopefully DC goes. They work. Hopefully they scrap the Batman. Hopefully they work off of that, and they don't scrap Peacemaker, and they work off of that, and they throw everything on HBO and then Cinematics, just like they're doing over there with Disney. And we get a little bit of continuity, and then maybe I won't feel so sad that I pay for fucking HBO and HBO Plus.
Yeah, Jay's got a point. I haven't heard anything on the Green Lantern thing yet.
That is one thing we haven't heard. Yes,
we'll see. We'll see what they do. But yeah, Space Force. Well, we're not getting any more of this either. I couldn't really get through the first season. I just kind of lost.
That's why we're not having it. You can't even remember what happened. Yeah, well, Netflix could be one and done. All right.
Yeah, well, that's all the things getting canceled. So let's get excited from new things coming our way. We might get this Witcher spinoff in October.
Little Petey got a boner.
I'm telling you, I can't wait for this. I'm a big fan of The Witcher, so
I do actually really like it. It's very good. Yes, it's very enjoyable.
So we'll see what this ends up
better than the video game.
I don't know. I like the video game quite a bit. I had played that shit for hours, days.
You and Dungeons and Dragons and fantasizing about being an elf. How could I possibly imagine that is different than I thought.
I love me some D&D, but I couldn't get behind the Witcher show. I watched like the first episode and bailed out.
Oh, really? I really like The Witcher. But I don't know shit about D&D. Well, not that I wouldn't play D&D. I guess I would play it. I just don't know shit about it.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't get to play D&D either. But
we know. We're gonna write a cry letter about Pete never getting to play. Could somebody
start? I need a dungeon master in my area. I gotta find a.
Don't say that again. I think we're gonna get banned from YouTube because of that. We just got demonetized.
Oh, remember this comic?
Are we even monetized?
I completely forgot about this comic. Yes, I turned it on. I did. But yeah, Lady Killer. We're eventually gonna get it. There's no date for it. Diablo Cody, who wrote Juno, is writing it. It's based off of Joelle Jones, the comic. So we will eventually be getting a Lady Killer. I like the comic.
The one thing we haven't gotten. Okay, cool.
We're also going to get some more Sonic. I know you're talking about Sonic. We're getting a new Sonic animated series on Netflix too.
Good. They need to come up with it. Like, if I have to watch one more episode of Sonic fucking X, I'm going to shoot myself.
What about Sonic Boom?
Oh my god,
that's over on Hulu.
Go back to the classics, no, the Adventure of Sonic the Hedgehog.
The Adventures is good, but on Netflix right now, or wherever it is, I don't know what it is. There, for some reason, the kids are asphyxiated on Sonic X, which is the '90s Sonic the Hedgehog. It was like 2000 when it came out, so they were doing like it just. Oh,
I don't know. All I know is I had to log in to Hulu for my son in his room so he could watch Sonic Boom earlier. He's like, Hulu, I can't log into Hulu. I'm like, all right, I'll connect it back.
Go to Sonic before they started adding people.
Yeah, I liked it. It's hard to find it though. I think you can find it on Tubia or something like that.
All right. Well, the next thing is probably just for me because I used to love the old like Japanese versions of the show. So Iron Chef coming back to Netflix kind of has me a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I wish they would go back to the original dub versions. When you eat the apple. Yeah, those are really good.
But I still like the regular one too. It's like good cooking competition.
Yeah, it's okay.
It helps pass the time. It's not something you pay attention to. It's just kind of one of those things you put on in the background.
Sonic burgers are better. Jesus.
Sonic.
All right, next up.
Nah, you want to get Sonic burger. You want to get the chili cheese dog.
Oh,
the tots though. You get the tots. If you go to Sonic, you got to get the tots.
Checkers. Was it Checkers in the South that used to serve the chili cheese dog?
I don't know.
They used to serve a chili cheese dog at Checkers. I think it was in the South. It was really good. Go ahead.
Well, anyway, you just get the tots. That's all I'm saying. If you go to Sonic, you got to get the tots. This was almost a week ago, but did you see the full trailer for Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers?
People do understand like the concept of what's going on with Chip and Dale here, right?
It's got a weird Who's Framed Roger Rabbit kind of vibe to it.
That's exactly it is.
Which,
yep.
I'm in. It's going straight to streaming, so you won't have to pay anything. I mean, pay like theater prices. I think it's May 20th. I think this comes out.
Fixated on. What did I say? I said it. No, whatever. Yeah, I'll watch it. I'm down.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I know everybody was already buying all the goddamn Boom variants because I started talking about them. Well, no, they're not out there anymore. But 1 in 10s.
Oh yeah, the Boom variants. You had them in Ghost. Didn't you have them in Lost or Ghost or something like that?
Yeah, I just did them just yesterday. I only bought one. I got one for cheap, and then that was it. And then I think they're all gone now. But I Am Groot. We're gonna get that series, whatever animated. I don't know. I think it's probably gonna be shorts, probably.
Yeah, probably shorts.
It's not gonna be like a full show. But they started releasing some images and stuff. So we'll see. We can talk more about that later.
Why is everybody saying fixated in the chats?
All right, now we'll start with Moon Knight stuff.
No, fixated.
Well, first bit, before we get to doing the actual review, I don't know how we're going to do this, because I wasn't going to do, like, pictures from the show. I was just going to do these 3 quick stories. One, which was Oscar Isaac saying, hey, he's kind of done, but the way the show left it, I don't know if he's done. But he also didn't say he was done. He just said he liked the story they told.
Yeah. I would hope. I actually hope they just leave it alone, to be honest with you. Yes.
I don't know if they're going to do that, though. But, we got to get to spoilers, right? So do we need to run?
Yeah, do the spoiler alert. If you didn't see the last episode or any of the episodes of Moon Knight and you give 2 shits, we're going to
feel free if you don't care. But if you care, I'm going to run the spoiler alert.
Spoiler!
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Warning!
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert.
Oh my god.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
You don't have to apologize for your bad taste there, Darth Lopez. It's okay.
Got a new hero, right? I know you wanted to put this in 5 and 5. I was like, well, I don't know if it fits just yet. But...
Some of the worst lines ever. Like, you just, okay.
The Scarlet Scarab.
Yeah, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing.
She looked damn good in that costume, though.
She did.
I was really excited. I was like, damn, it's really cool. She's badass. She's better than the fucking Mr. Moon Knight character. She looked cool. I want to no. Like, honestly, if we had her in a whole episode, even, I could deal with that. That was she was really cool. The only part that I had that was fucking stupid. I'm sick of this stupid cookie shit, right? We know she's an Egyptian. We know she's a superhero. Do we need to put out the line? Are you an Egyptian Stop the fucking show. Stop the show. Are you an Egyptian superhero? Yes, I'm an Egyptian superhero.
Yes.
Why?
Because the Egyptian director felt good about it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Stop that. You stopped all this. His whole thing was stupid, though. Then Moon Knight. Oh, my God. I don't even care, to be honest with you, which is sad. It's just sad.
Well, how about our Spanish Jake Lockley?
Yeah,
apparently. We
in the Mr. Knight limousine too. By the way.
Yeah, well, we mixed it up a little bit, sure. But
yeah,
we finally got him. I didn't wonder where the hell he was.
Yeah, the villain was. You're right. The villain turned out to be fucking horse shit.
Yeah, they really
terrible.
They did lose. They killed the momentum they had. Because Ethan Hawke was killing it, but then
I mean he was the best potential character they had there, and they did nothing with him and just garbage. And she actually was really good too. Especially, I know you might be calling it Winter Soldier retread, but I actually thought, I get it, the sword thing. I get what it kind of looks like. I thought she was cool as shit. Aside from like the pause, I thought that kind of took away. I wanted more action. And by the way, whoever was like, oh, they just didn't have the budget to fucking to do more Moon Knight. Well, between the last 2 episodes, you could have cut the bullshit of riding on a fucking boat forever, because this is really cool. I thought.
Yeah, there was some good action in this. Apart from, and this is where I'll be in your camp of what the shit is going on. When the hell Moon Knight start flying?
Like, he's flying.
He flew across
Not
the
even
desert.
gliding. He's fucking flying. This is the worst. Look at this shit. Look at this Peter Pan.
This made no
bullshit,
sense, because apart from
It's
him flying
fucking
across
nuts.
the desert to get to the end, and I'm going to preface this with, I
Oh
did
my
like the
God, this is
episode,
so
I like the
stupid.
series.
None of it made fucking sense.
It didn't
dude.
make any sense. He flew across the desert. Meanwhile, inside, they're in the middle of the goddamn tomb. All of a sudden, Ethan Hawke is not inside the tomb. He's climbing up the goddamn pyramid all of a sudden.
Oh no, that
How
ain't
did
the
he
only
get
shit that
outside?
didn't make any sense. The whole fucking thing didn't. If you actually look at it on a storyline basis, none of the shit made sense. None of it. And
Yeah, so then these two are flying through the air, fighting each other like goddamn Neo and one of the goddamn
Agent Smith.
Mr. Smiths throughout the goddamn city of Cairo, while kaijus are fighting over near the pyramids. I'm like, what the?
And they kept getting bigger, dude. Yeah, this shit was all fucked up. This is the other point. You didn't fucking need this whole thing. Didn't need to happen, because to be honest with you, Mark and fucking Steven had shit to do. All you needed was Jake, and if all you wanted was fucking Jake, why the fuck did we even see the other two? Like, the whole series was a shit all. You didn't need shit.
Well, the other two, the story kind of focusing on those
Bullshit,
two, like the two
garbage.
personalities and them coming together.
But it did it. Which is also stupid, because then the whole point was so that we could tell people about CD, whatever the fuck, nobody cares. And then they just threw that out the window in the last episode, because then it was just like, let's switch back and forth. Hey, this is
where did they even learn how to do that? He's
yeah, that's bullshit.
Steven's like, we learned some new tricks, and all of this is them switching back and forth. It's like,
it's so stupid.
I'm not at the back and forth. Oh, that's right. The kaiju fight. Yeah,
hey, I'm glad we got to watch fucking Rampage in the middle of this fucker. Where the hell is The Rock?
Yeah, this is where I want to get
This
this.
is
Yeah, where
stupid
we're
as
fighting
shit
through.
too. Oh my god.
I like the fight though. The action was good.
Yeah, the action was good.
listen, I'm just saying this episode was the first time throughout this entire series I felt like it deserved the name Moon Knight, because you got more than 5 seconds of him.
Agreed.
In a costume.
I'll give you that. I will fucking give you that. I'll give you that. It doesn't mean it was good.
Yeah, and her fighting.
I like her. She's a good actor. She's a good.
Yeah,
you can
she
make
was a
fun
good
of the
character.
costume. You can make fun of the costume all you want. You can make fun of the stupid pausing.
I don't think the costume was bad.
That whole action. No, I know, but some people do. You can make fun of how they seen it, where like, cool, you saved the girl, but then we have to do this like stop moment because you want to pat yourself on the fucking dick. Okay, good job. You had a fucking Egyptian. Like, cool.
Yeah, I didn't.
I think it's stupid. I hate them doing that stuff. Just keep rolling with it, man. Like, just it's good. You know.
I couldn't find a picture of that moment when he woke up. Oh, my bad. That moment when he didn't kill anyone. When Jake Lockley took over.
Yeah, which is another thing. You took the Merc, and now he just doesn't even kill people or do anything really. He just kind of. Yeah, what's really the difference between him?
Why
and
is the cab driver doing more brutal killing than the mercenary?
The mercenary, yeah. I don't know. I mean, like, whatever. The brutal cab guy that we never saw through the whole thing. And then now he's got the Mr. Knight. This is literally Mr. Knight's costume, by the way. He's wearing Mr. Knight's costume. In Mr. Knight's fucking limo, and they have Jake Lockley not even driving the motherfucking thing. They have Jake Lockley on the side with a silencer. Like,
what are you talking about? He's driving the thing.
No, he ain't.
They're in London, man. That's
the car's fucking moving while he's turning around. How the fuck are you driving straight and turning around with a gun, aiming at a person?
You press the gas pedal.
No, I think he shoots and then
forward before.
Yeah, it like comes out, it like pans out, he shoots, and then they start driving away. So I think he is driving the car.
I thought the car was still moving.
He's driving the car. They're still in London.
I just like the tease of that before you see him when
they weren't in London, were they?
Yeah, the big egg building was in the distance.
Well, who knew? Because half the time the fucking this is the other shit that didn't make any sense. The mental hospital wasn't real, and then it was real. And then
that confused. I will admit that kind of confused me. I didn't know. I didn't know
it's like
it was real or it wasn't.
It's like the astral. It's like a level of the astral plane. So it's like he's near death, or that's how I took it. But I like when they're sitting there talking face to face, and all of a sudden he goes from talking as Mark Spector to having a really bad Bostonian accent to make it look like Jake's coming out, and then you see Lockley in the driver's seat. It's just like, all right, whatever.
That and then like at the end where he locks himself, like if you are Mark and you are First off,
Steven.
none of it made sense because you didn't even have to free yourself because he still locks up the third one. Not to mention these aren't separate people. They're literally one person. So all their hearts are the fucking same, which they still, for some reason, have got different fucking hearts, which doesn't make fucking any sense.
Well,
time out. Also, if Steven and Mark are getting along, why the fuck at the end are they locking themselves back up again? Why is any of this happening? What's the point? Literally,
we don't need the images. We can keep talking, but we don't need this.
There's no point to this whole fucking thing.
What's the point?
The point was that he wanted Jake Lockley, the third personality, which he got anyways, which he already had because Jake Lockley, throughout the whole thing, was mercilessly killing everybody. So what's the point? Please tell me, what is the fucking point?
Well, that was Khonshu's thing.
Yes, Khonshu's already did, because when the mercenary, Mark, and when Steven wouldn't kill somebody, Khonshu goes, okay, and calls up Lockley to kill him. So he has power over Lockley, and Lockley can overpower the other 2 supposed personalities that aren't personalities because they have hearts. So if you all have all
they're souls of their own.
Fucking sand stupid shit. What the dumb shit? You could cut that. Joe says it, and he's right. They have no editors over there because none of that made sense. Why do you even have them walk out into the
Spectre?
Yeah. What? Yeah. Well, that's how. Wasn't that the spec? Wasn't that Mr. Knight? Didn't his say Spectre on it too? I could have sworn it did on the limo.
The limo did.
On the limo, yes.
Spectre,
The limo.
yeah.
That's what we're talking about. But Lockley was driving the limo.
Lockley. But yeah. But the other part too is like the whole, like, why even just have them in the field and then have them come back and bring them all back because of whatever. Why have them walk into the sand to be? That didn't make any sense. And by the way, even if 2 of you are dead, how are you dead? Because the third one's still alive. Apparently, you don't have to. You have 3 different hearts. So, like, none of that shit made sense. The whole thing didn't make sense. On any realm, this half-ass, half-baked story, I'm not going to go on a huge tangent because I just don't give a shit.
The third one was locked in a sarcophagus.
It was locked in a sarcophagus, so its heart was there, but the guy was dead because he still had bullets in it. But he was somehow alive because he could be dead, but Khonshu couldn't feel him. But he's Lockley, and that's what they want anyway, so he couldn't technically be dead, could he? Because he still had a heart in him, right? Or didn't he? Or wait, or what? This doesn't make any fucking sense. It makes zero sense on any realm that you're talking
I'll admit, there are holes.
There's a bunch
I love the bad one-liner that Steven gives when they're coming back. He's like, okay, peace out. And then, like, all of a sudden, like, drops out of character.
Oh, the later Gators?
Yeah, the later Gators. That's what it was.
Gators.
Yeah. So dumb.
Yeah, it's dumb. Yeah, I mean, it's really dumb. I mean, hey, but if you want to keep doing this too, like, go ahead. I mean, feel free. Like, there's not, you know what's funny? Pete, you told me about this thing, what was it called? A Screen Crush?
Yeah.
So I watched an episode of Screen Crush after this. And there's 3 people on it. They literally brought in the boss, and the boss is like, dude, I'm the one who gave you the comics. And he's like, so you like it? The boss is like, no, it's
oh, you watch one of the ones where you had guests. It's not just
yeah, it wasn't him, it was his boss.
Ryan Airy doing his thing.
Yeah, the guy, I guess, who normally does it. It was his boss, and he's like, no, he's like, well, wait a minute, don't you like it? And the guy's like, no, I actually like the comic books, and I actually thought it was about Moon Knight, and there's no Moon Knight in this. Which is the biggest complaint. But my biggest complaint isn't that there's not even a lot of Moon Knight anymore. Now it's that it doesn't make sense. At least in the beginning, when you were doing the, like, okay, I can see it. You got multiple personalities or whatever they call it now, because they don't call it multiple personalities. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. I just
I got you. Well,
what it is. Like, I could dig that, right? I could dig it all. Like, you're going to do the half-ass Indiana Jones. No matter what you do, it doesn't matter because all the things are going to happen any damn way. Cool. I get that. Like, you can take Indiana Jones out of Indiana, any of the Indiana movies. The outcome is still the same. I can get that. I can understand that. But then in the last episode, when we finally get some Moon Knight, and actually, I will give it to them. Like, some of the slapstick comedy dumb shit kind of worked. It kind of worked. It wasn't great. Like, hey, let's test out our new powers. I'm making fun of it, but I was like, yeah, all right, that's cute. You know what I mean? But, like, it didn't make sense. Like, if
I was fine with that stuff. But you're right. When you spend you spend so much time digging into this whole the 2 personalities, and you're giving us this metaphor with the hearts and the afterlife, if you're going to spend that much time, it has to make sense. And to your point, it doesn't. Once you factor in for certain that now there's a third, how the how the hell are they in balance if there is a third? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
But
And if that third is a complete murderous piece of shit, like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Rudy would like you to know that he's running late, but he's here.
I think that was one of the biggest like points of
We're
the show.
analyzing the whole.
Wait.
No, I just think that that was one of the biggest points that hurt the show is the fact that when they were gonna go do the ultra violence, it cut away. Like he's switching personalities, and you just see everybody on the ground. Like I think this show maybe works a little bit better if it was like Daredevil level, like Netflix level, where you get to see all that and you get to actually see these characters fleshed out a little bit more. And it doesn't work with the whole cutting away thing and the rushing of everything. And it just,
If Kanchu one more time said, "You are the defender of the traveler at fucking night," which is what Moon Knight is, and they did absolutely none of that horse shit in the thing, and he said it multiple times.
I know.
And he referenced vengeance, which he never fucking did either. So tell me, please, all these people who are over here, BK blowing fucking Lopez and Lopez tickling his butthole back, please explain to me
Oh, no, that's on.
what the fuck this TV show is about, because you're saying it was great. What was great? I mean, I really would. Don't say you're over analyzing, because it wasn't us who gave us all this horse shit where you wanted to play mystery. What the heart symbolic, right? But there's still 3 symbolic hearts. They didn't have 3 there. They had fucking 2. The going into the sand. You didn't have that shit. They kept calling him. Literally said the words, "You are the defenders of the travelers at night." He defended 0 fucking travelers at night. You could have done that. I think that's an easy concept for people to understand. And then you had Steven. Even if you wanted to do pussy ass Steven, you have pussy ass Steven being a pussy and going like, "Oh shit, where did I get these bruises? Oh shit, what's going on? Oh shit, why am I always tired?" And he all of a sudden flips over one time, gets hit too hard, whatever, and realizes he's helping a prostitute out at night or some shit like that. Or criminals are trying to shoot him, like something like that. It was so easy. You were giving such an easy character with a lot of backstory in different areas that you could have just hugged onto any of it and made it fucking make sense, but you chose to fucking say no.
Yeah, they
went
a different way.
That's bad, because the goddess they talked about was actually Aztec, and they shit on the Aztecs, they shit on the Greeks, and then they come up with this horse shit that's it doesn't make any sense. Nothing they did made sense. Why are they fucking even talking to a damn hippo? Birth Hippo didn't even birth shit. She didn't birth shit. She's pointless. You just did it so you could get a laugh out of a hippo.
well, and become the host for the whatever you.
Yeah, she's
the
the
avatar for
except
Scarlet Scarab, but
this is the problem. If you remember 3 episodes, they already had the one lady who was the avatar that would died, and you could have transitioned easily. You didn't have to do birth hippo that doesn't birth anybody and somehow becomes a warrior princess. Like they didn't even follow their own mythology, is what I'm saying. Because it was supposed to be all about the mythology and keeping it real and educating people about what. Could somebody please tell me what the split personality thing's supposed to call, so I can stop screwing up and calling it multi-personality?
Dissociative identity disorder.
Dissociative identity disorder. So DID. So DID. And you're supposed to be doing all that. Okay, cool. Give us our education. And instead, you even shit the bed on that. So please tell me, because I haven't heard one person. I've heard a lot of people be disappointed. I haven't heard one person legitimately say, "Hey, this is why this is good." They said like, "Oh, well, the Ethan Hawke part was good." Good. They shit the bed on the Ethan Hawke. Does anybody raise your hand if they didn't shit the bed on the Ethan Hawke? Do you believe that they shit their bed on the villain? They made it minute.
I do, but this is why I said we gotta wait until we're done.
We're done though.
I know we're done now. That's what I'm telling. That's why I gave you my opinion now. It's like, they screwed up a lot of the buildup where they could have went. Yeah, they kind of left it, and they, like you said, they shit the bed. Like Ethan Hawke, they wasted. They built him up. They had such cool scenes, and then they never gave him anything else to work with. The rest of the way, all he did was walk around, leading these people, and then all right, I raised my god, and now my god's giving me a free pass.
Because they combined things. But that was the hippo, and hippos are powerful beings. You could have done a lot of good stuff. I'm just saying,
the hippos. Leave how fierce the hippos are out of this.
The hippos are the greatest.
I know the hippo.
I could be an
into the hippos again.
Hippo, dude, badass motherfuckers.
I just like that she's like,
yeah. They even gave a. This is the shitty part. They sprinkled greatness around. They're like, hey, it was like Oprah coming out to a fucking whole thing, and she's like, "Woo, I'm Oprah. Free car for you. Free donut for you. Free napkin for you. Free car for you." Like they give you a little bit here and a little bit fucking there, but they never like. It didn't even seem like they could comprehend like a storyline. I mean, it seemed like they were just throwing shit against the wall and going like, well, maybe we'll just cut the episode here because the next fucking episode ain't gonna have shit to do with the last episode we did. I mean, think of it as a whole. Like there was no continuity between the episodes. It was just
no, there wasn't.
It was a shit fit.
I like how they took their female character they're trying to make look like the strong female character where she's kicking everybody's ass, and then she's like, I don't want to be an avatar. I'm not going to be your avatar. You're not going to control me. I'm going to do this on my own. And then at the last second, she's like, okay.
Oh, this is cool.
I didn't have a problem with that. I didn't. No. Time out. I didn't have a problem with that because that actually kind of like Mark was like, do not. He wants to take, and if you know the background, he tries to take her over. So I didn't have a problem with that because she goes, I know you're going to screw me because Mark has told me you screwed him. And he doesn't want me to do that. So I understand that part. How they did it was hokey as fuck, but I'll give you a fucking pass. And see, that's the one thing when people always say I'm mad or whatever, or because I'm a super fan or whatever, I'll give you plenty of fucking path. I'll give you plenty of fucking rope too. Now, I have no problem doing all that. I don't give a shit if you want to call it woke or you call it whatever you want to call it. I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem when you fucking put shit to stop action to give yourself a fucking cookie, or you then just decide that the next episode is going to have fucking nothing to do. And your dramatic part of where they're supposed to be like, oh shit, you're going through purgatory. Then all of a sudden one saves himself, but let's just go back in the sand for no reason. But we already know that they're going to, I mean, the show's got fucking in, he's the main two characters. They're going to be alive. So there's no consequences for anything.
Well, it didn't.
And then the fight scene was ridiculous. Like as good as the fight scene started to look, then they fucking did Rampage. I mean, how? The fight scene explains.
I'm like I said, it's tough to argue. Some of the you're right. They
Zaggy,
walk back a lot of stuff that didn't make any sense. Like they built up the whole sand thing. Like, oh, you can't go in the sand; they'll drag your ass down. Well, how the hell did Mark walk back through the sand to go find Steven? Like, no, there's nobody bothered him. They
do shit.
And to your point about the game,
I'd rather be with him.
I was confused as shit after you asked about it last week. I was like, well, I thought they were turning around. I was like, wait. Where are these gates going? Because the gates look like they're going to the field of reeds, but they brought them back to Earth. So is it the same gates? Or did they go both?
They did. That's what I'm telling you. The gates were there. They never.
But then I guess Osiris makes the call when you go through the gates where you go? Maybe they didn't really explain it. They didn't show it. So I was a little.
None of it made sense. BK,
I was a little confused.
Hey, and God bless BK for being a troll. Unfortunately, I actually believe Lopez feels this way, which is unfortunate for him. That like how much do you got to fucking smoke for this shit to make sense? Tell me. I'll take all the edibles in the world and see if it makes it any fucking better. Because the shit didn't make any fucking sense. No sense.
Ultimately, I'm still happy we got it. I still enjoyed watching them.
Garbage. I'm
not going back.
Time out. If you order a package, look, let's say you order a fucking 9.8 AF-15, right? You get that shit on your fucking porch. And it's fucking a reprint that somebody smashed and it's shitty and the box is torn up. Are you going to be happy because at least you got an AF-15? Fuck no. You're going to be pissed. And I'm telling you, I don't want some bullshit that somebody pooped in the bed, wrapped up and put in a fucking box.
You're looking at it as a whole. I'm looking at it as in the point of I had a meal where I enjoyed most of the courses, but they let me down on the dessert. So yes, I'm going home disappointed because the dessert was kind of shitty. But the rest of the meal, I was good along the way.
I don't know, man. That analogy, Moon Knight, is like someone sticking a steak dinner in front of you, and they're like, "All right, well, you can take one bite of the steak, but the rest of the time, you're gonna get Salisbury steak." So it's like a porterhouse, and we're replacing it with shitty meatloaf.
It's better. It's like doing this. It's like you take one bite out of it. Hey, look, you got Delmonico, just a center cut. Nice. Fat looks good. You cut into it. You get the one piece. The next piece, they replaced it with fake steak. Like you're getting that fucking Beyond fucking horse shit. Like,
or you got like a fucking fully potato. I'm talking sour cream, chives, bacon, everything. And you get one bite and they're like, all right. And then they walk up to you, take it, dump everything out, and just throw the skin back on and be like, fuck you, eat that. That's what Moon Knight was.
It's soaked grease, and it's been soaked in the grease too. So it's just you can't. The skin's like wet and slobbery. You know what I mean? Like it gets that almost like a dog chewed it shit. That's what it was. I did like the old.
Let's leave the food analogies off because now I'm both hungry and a little upset in the stomach thinking about some of these things.
Oh man, I mean, it unfortunately they've now screwed too. Like that's why I'm kind of nervous. Like Obi looks good, man, but I'm just like. My bar for these things are set so low, and I don't understand how you can go. Like I set every bar to X-Men Fox movies low, right? That's where I set my bar.
Yeah. I still didn't like
This
those.
thing is not. It's like on the level with X-Men fucking movie Fox.
But you don't. You had higher hopes. That's why.
No, I didn't. I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. I mean, I was excited. Of course, I was excited. And by the way, every person that I know that was excited, like legitimately like Moon Knight fans, like every single one to a point was that I have not met one actual Moon Knight fan that was like, I'm a Moon Knight fan and this was good. Not one. And I understand that you can change stuff, but you got to find one. Find fucking one. Like you can't alienate your fans. Like I mean, that's like fucking having a Star Wars show and fucking putting Star Trek on there. Like, hey, one person's gonna be like, oh well, at least it's sci-fi. You know what I mean? At least it's in space. You can't even do that. Moon Knight couldn't even get one fan. And I walk around with a clipboard and I ask everybody, so I fucking had to talk to at least 100 Moon Knight fans about this shit. Not one. I was surprised. There's 2 guys I know that never say a bad word about shit.
BK, I can't speak up because again, this finale just missed a lot.
Yeah.
I can't defend because a lot of this fucked up. Like this finale, as much as I enjoyed parts of it, a lot of it lost me. How the hell can we go from the big moment of finale where he's got Haro, he's making his big moment, I'm not going to kill him.
Give it to him, Pete. Give it to him.
And then we're just going to skip to, oh, everybody's dead. What happened? They didn't show us shit. They could have shown that to us. They could have shown us this third outfit. And then we could have wondered, what the hell's going on? Who is this? They could have showed it to us. But instead, they decided to cut to what happened. I don't know. Who was that? I don't know either. Okay. Show's over.
If it was a plane, by the way, if it was the plane of, like Matt said, then how did they end up into it later after they were still alive? And then, like, none of that shit. Like, oh my God. That shit.
Even... ultimately, if you go off the end game of Khonshu, if Khonshu's end game was, well, I still got my avatar, well, dude, you didn't because he was fucking dead. All 3 of them were dead, apparently. Not to mention you were locked up. So this didn't come out to plan. Like, you can't take a victory lap at the end. Like, oh, this all worked out like how I thought. No. Didn't plan this.
This was not, it was not good. It was not good, unfortunately. But, like that, in our chat, we've had many people, not the majority, but we've had a loud group saying stuff like, well, that's just because you're a fan of Moon Knight. Okay.
I was saying that.
Well, not you too, but
I was saying that to you. I'll admit it. I was saying that to you.
Let me tell you this, though. Like, if you alienate all your fans, you're going to have nothing left. So you can make movies for whatever you want to. That's fine. But Boba Fett fans weren't happy after that piece of shit happened. And I'm telling you, Moon Knight fans aren't so great on this one. And eventually it's going to kill it. So
that would have been awesome if that were true.
What about this show drives you to want to go read those books? Like, I know just enough about Moon Knight to be dangerous, and like watching Hawkeye, it made me want to go back and reread that Matt Fraction run of Hawkeye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Even same with Loki, it made me want to look at some of that Loki stuff and WandaVision. But this show doesn't make me want to run out and buy Moon Knight books.
And that's what I want. I want, like, no matter what, if you're a buyer, a seller, a collector, like the one thing that I'll always say, I always admit I'm a seller, but I'm also a collector, and I'm also a really big fan, and I want people to have that fan. I enjoy nothing more. I do the show because I like to talk about this shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm passionate about this stuff. I've been like that forever. I like hanging out at the LCS. I don't go to fucking 4 LCSs in one day because I like the smell of the fucking places. I go there because I like to talk to the fucking people and like talk comics and see what's going on. If it's DC and I don't give a shit. I like to talk about it all, man. But this is, so you are taking this and you're from somebody who just will accept even those X-Men films that were shit, because that Apocalypse was shit in that movie, Lopez, will take the stuff and just go like, okay, okay, I'm still gonna watch it. I'm still gonna take the, I'm still gonna.
That's true for the people. That's the only reason. But
I
I don't have Moon Knight books I'm trying to sell.
My books have already been sold for Moon Knight. I don't give a shit about.
Yeah, it's too late with this. Yeah. But to your point about making people want to read, that's what has me concerned about this, because they didn't stick the landing here. Ms. Marvel is obviously not going to be for me, because it looks like it's going to be for kids. There was a lot of complaints about She-Hulk going to be like, there had a lot of creative difference issues, so I have no idea what kind of shit show She-Hulk could end up being. Like, we could be 3 series in without a hit, and now our future is uncertain, and I'm going to start getting nervous.
No, okay. You know what? He should start getting nervous. That's horseshit statement, because you want to know something that wasn't even technically part of the show. You did that so you could give yourself another fucking cookie and say, well, we had an end credit fucking.
No, because the regular,
that's part of the fucking show, and you didn't even put in the show, BK. Come on, man. I know you're trolling.
Yeah, BK, the regular normie folk, they don't know who Jake Lockley is. They just know there's a third. If you show somebody in a Moon Knight suit without a face, you don't know what's going on. So it doesn't ruin that Jake Lockley reveal at all. It's the same. I thought about that. It doesn't ruin the final reveal. It's the same.
I've had people that don't even, that they're confused why that Mark Spector and Steven have different costumes. Like they don't understand why the two entities have different costumes, why they're not all in the same Moon Knight costume. So yeah, there's no way. I agree. There's no way that you're gonna go like, oh well, you knew there's a third entity there. Blah 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 blah. No.
Well, you still couldn't. You know, there's a third because they basically tell you there's a third without showing you.
Mind you, guys, at Astronomicon, to 2 people, I had to try to explain to them when they said, I'm into Moon Knight, what should I fucking buy and read? I had to try to explain to them probably fucking nothing, because none of it makes sense. So instead, I gave them my favorite runs, where it was, what they were roughly about and around, and even the original, and going through it, I was like, holy shit. Like, what do you tell them to buy? Not even from you. I was going like, fucking, how are you going to get new fans? Yeah,
how does this connect to the overarching Marvel universe? Because they've said all these Disney Plus shows connect to their theatrical releases. So it looks like everything we've gotten until now is going to connect, even just by the trailers for Doctor Strange. What If's connecting with them with the zombies. You've got Hawkeye connecting, Spider-Man connecting to Hawkeye. Like, all that stuff's connected so far. Where does Moon Knight go? Where does it leave you to connect to things?
BK, since you want to ask so many questions,
Souls are purple.
I'm going to ask you a question. Okay. So where can you go to find out who the man is that just killed him? Because Jake Lockley in every fucking comic is not that guy. Not even fucking close.
Yeah.
So tell me where you're going to go find that out. That's my point, BK. So good. Yeah. A new fan would want to know. Right. They would. And guess what? The answer is going to be this. Because there's shit all for that, dude.
It's shit all. Change it around. Like, wait, where's the Spanish cab driver? There is no Spanish cab driver. Spanish limo driver. He's a cab driver, and
he's like in the streets. Yeah, no.
But the way this ties in is it ties in the fact that apparently your soul is purple. If you watch Shang-Chi, if you watch this, the soul eaters, they eat purple souls. Your souls are purple.
The fuck.
I'm just telling you.
I'm still excited. There's your connection. This is the problem. I'm like at this point. I'm gonna go back. I'm excited about Obi-Wan. I really am. But like, I have to set my bar and expectation super duper low. Super duper low.
Yeah, you should do that anyway.
I mean, you got it in these situations.
Yeah, I feel like Obi-Wan's going to be another blue baller too, where you're going to get a little bit of him venturing off world, but the rest of it's going to be on Tatooine looking at Luke through binoculars and getting shit talked by Uncle Owen. That's pretty much what's going to happen.
And again, I was with BK about defending the show for a good stretch of these last few weeks, and I get what you're saying. Yes, this could be a premise for season 2, but at the same time, to Marco's point, now you're still giving me more about the not Moon Knight. Now where you're giving me the whole premise of the next show is a third personality that's not actually Moon Knight. We're going to be dealing with even more imaginary tales of houses and hospitals, and which is fine, but at some point we should get some superhero that Marco wants with a superhero.
Yeah,
they need it at some point. If not,
they've said there's no season 2. I don't think this is a lead up to season 2. This is going to be lead up into like their Halloween special they've talked about doing. It's going to be probably a lead into something doing with Werewolf by Night or or Blade or something down the line. There's not going to be a season 2 of this show.
There could be. There just isn't one.
This is the problem. We did a ranking of all the shows that they've done, and Marvel, and Matt even said, I went back and read the Hawkeye stuff. They actually do. I'm sorry, JJ. I love you to death, but you're wrong. They actually do. They usually give the fans just enough. They give you a little bit in their best shows. They give you enough. It might not be exactly accurate. Once again, I think we can accept that, but there's at least enough. This was unrecognizable. This was unrecognizable.
They gave you touches of the Lemire stuff, right? They gave you touches of...
What touches of Lemire did they give you? That's
the hospital, and the wonky craziness.
No, just a fucking hospital in a book and a hospital on a fucking TV. That's not a touch. Don't tell me they gave you the fucking, what's his name, run, because you got Mr. Moon Knight in a suit, and then you got Mr. Moon Knight in a suit. Don't tell me they gave you the Raimi shit that they didn't give you. Don't tell me they gave you the better shit because they didn't give you, because they said vengeance. Don't give me that. No, the what's his name? With the F. No, they didn't. They didn't give you shit.
With the F.
The costume's a mismatch of 3 fucking Moon Knights that don't even add up. The Moon Knight ain't the Mr. Moon Knight ain't fucking close. Jake Lockley's nothing like any of them, so you don't get even this what's his name, the S one in the beginning. You get nothing. Good day, sir. Good day.
To JJ's point though, if this stuff isn't for comic fans, why are they so focused on readjusting the comic lines to be more fit the MCU, more movie accurate, to follow that storyline? So they're trying to get the best of both worlds. They want to attract the comic fan by giving you just a little bit, enough to be dangerous with and be like, oh yeah, that's from the comics. I know what that is. I know what that is. And then also keep the attention of the mainstream non-comic fan and still be entertained.
Go back and watch Loki and all the little tidbits in the 15 different books.
Because they're relying on the comic fan to be the carnival barker on the outside to their normies at work saying, man, you got to check this out. This is awesome. They want to hear the weird geeky guy that they never talk to normally talk good about the show and whether they should watch it.
Nobody's ever called me a weird geeky dude. So back yourself up.
I don't mind being a weird geeky dude.
I think they're going to use each of these shows to give you something else. So like WandaVision, that led into Doctor Strange and is probably going to lead into Young Avengers. Hawkeye, getting Kate Bishop, Young Avengers, Loki, Kid Loki. But I think Loki, the only reason you're getting a season 2 of Loki is because it's so centered around the multiverse stuff. It started the multiverse stuff where they're going with the movies. So I think it's going to start it and finish it. That's why the only reason you're getting a season 2 of Loki.
I really do think they're going to split off in 3 different ways. I think we're going to get the Darkhold bunch, we're going to get the Annihilation wave, and we're going to get the street level characters. I know somebody said Monster Wave. I guess you could throw that into Darkholds or whatever. Some people say that would be on the street level, but I think that's where they're really going with these.
The horror stuff could be its own thing.
Because Disney has actually admitted, if you actually follow Disney, that the amount of content that they're producing for streaming is they don't think they will sustain the numbers. They're unsustainable unless they produce more content. Correct. That's what they're saying in the board meetings. So they're going to have to come out with more stuff. I think they're really going to spread it out. And I think Endgame is going to be Annihilation. Then you're going to the Netflix stuff that they took and maybe even Moon Knight, they'll roll that over into, the street level stuff, which will be, putting out every quarter, you get a street type character there. And then the Darkhold stuff's the stuff you can put in between the Mystic worlds and everything like that. So you get a little bit of everything there. And if that's what's happening, fine. I'm okay with it. But once again, I don't want them this show. I'm all for giving people shots, especially people that don't have chances to do stuff before. And I know that people have made diversity a negative connotation, but I do want to see diversity in movies, as in I want to see different stuff and I want to see different points of views. And I do like it that they have organic points of views from person things. What I don't want to see is patting ourselves on the back and plugging stuff in that makes fucking dog shit sense because we want to say that we're diverse.
Oh, but you're being too overly critical of that right now, I think.
That's what
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yes, maybe there's no need to say, hey, it's an Egyptian superhero, but it wasn't that big a deal. It didn't
no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the DID thing too. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't think that's why they did it. I think they did it because they thought it was an interesting hook for their character.
Well, they sure. No. I disagree on that one too. I mean, just give us good storylines. I mean, with it, you don't have to point fingers about that type of stuff. It's everyday stuff. We see people, all different types of people all the time. It's good. They should be in movies and stuff. Let's move on. Like DID.
Anyway, yeah. Let's move on. What are we going to do next?
What are we doing next? Are we,
We
gonna
got
Bash
5 and
Moon Knight
5.
some more. Here we go, boys.
We got 5 and 5. We got Forgotten
3 hours
First, and then we got the tier list.
5 for 5. Let's do 5 for 5. Oh
All
shit!
right.
Okay, let's see if we can get 5 for 5 in. Matt, as
All
you
right,
know,
5
we do
minutes.
5 for 5. It's 5 comics in 5 minutes. We try to mention them. They usually have something that had either headlines or been talked about at the comic book shop, or maybe just the trailer drop that had something to do. As you know, I think you've done 5 for 5 before, correct?
Yeah.
We put a timer. We try to get done in 5 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna run the thing so I can get set up, and we're gonna start.
All right, let's go.
All right. Well, I gotta get the thing. It's the intro is actually not long enough for me to get everything. There we go. I need this. Here we're here.
It didn't break me, Zaggy. It didn't. It's just disappointing. It really is getting to a point of disappointment.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Are we ready to get started? You already gave the summary of what this is, so we got it. We will start the clock.
No. Yeah, but you don't even say the first book. Go.
Because we're going. The first book here is this Batman 251 9.8. Yes, Neil Adams has passed, but this is our big ticket item because this 9.8 sold for a whopping $35,000 and $150 shipping. You couldn't even get free shipping on this thing with 35 grand. You had to pay an extra $150 to get this shipped and insured on your own dime.
I wonder how much that book is worth today.
What do you mean today? This sold April 30th. So yeah, this was just last week. But yeah, this is a big sale. So that's why I put it here.
I don't think that
did he die like holding this book or something? Like $35,000. Jeez.
Can we verify this? If anybody could actually verify this one, because like this book does, and maybe it is a legitimate sale, but this does not deem $35,000 compared to other books that are worth $35,000.
It's a 9. I mean, think it's still a 9.8.
Yeah,
getting a book in 1973 and a 9.8 is not going to be easy.
Yeah, it's not as hard as you think.
Well, regardless, we don't want to spend too much time on it, so we're going to move on to our next book, which is this book that will haunt me forever. 9.8 of Edge of Spider-Verse 2. Yes, I used to have one of these, and I was happy to sell one for $800. $800, folks. I was happy to sell it for, whereas this week, 2 copies sold for over 10 grand.
Another one I don't understand. I mean, they did the homage or the repo. What was it? Was it a repo or a homage last week? Was it last week when they did it?
So yeah, for Gwenverse issue 2, where she's Thor.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So but you can see back in March, this same 9.8 was 5 grand, 22 bids at auction, or a best offer accepted at 8 grand. So a $2,000 jump in, 2 months.
I'm not a fan of it. I know.
I just don't like this cover all that much personally.
Yeah. Thank you, Pete. Thank you.
I don't. That's why I sold it.
I agree. But
10 grand. If you told me,
I was wrong. By the way, I was like, "This is the ugliest shit ever." If you think you sold for 800, I sold it for way less. I was like,
I did sell it for. I know.
Like, nobody will buy this horse shit. This is going to be the book of the flash of the pan of the week, and we're going to be out of this fucker.
Hey, that's a good segue. Our next book that I've been complaining about all week.
I hate this book.
El Muerto. Hopefully you guys didn't go and invest your Bad Bunny dollars, because it's now selling for 60 to 70, even $50 for both issues this week, whereas last week folks were dropping $200 and $250.
Yeah, screw you, Pete, for telling them not to spend that money, because the last one I think we sold was for $48. So you screwed us.
To be happy with your 40. That's a plenty good profit off of what is a dollar bin book.
From selling 2 at $200 to $40 for this horse shit.
This is a dollar bin book that should have topped out at $15 with that announcement.
Hey, if you put it up for bid and they're willing to pay you $200 for it, then
I'm not criticizing you. I can't believe that people would buy into this.
$200 for
Homo. Like, come on, control yourselves. Control yourselves. Look how much these people lost in a week. A week.
Remember, this is a Sony property, so it's probably not going to be that good. Look at Carnage. Look at the first appearance of Carnage. How high that book was, and now that book is back down like $150.
I like Morbius. That's not a bad selling.
Both of those though make sense. This guy's been in all of like 2 issues and a bunch of Marvel encyclopedias.
Yeah, Carnage should be a high book. That's a key. That is actually a key book. This is not a key.
This is not a key.
It's
dropping like a rock.
Yeah,
this is new this week. That's why I put this one in. This is new this week. This one is a 1 in 25 for the second print of Batman Beyond the White Knight.
This is another junk of. This is going to be
like cover. It's selling for $80 to $95 right now. I don't know if that will hold, but It's a second print
It's a
1 in
dope
25,
cover.
which I hate.
Okay, let me ask you this though: is this going to be like? Because what did Batman Damned Penis book go up to? Like
It just has
$100?
nothing to do with Batman Damned's penis.
I know, but this is the same type of DC type thing that goes like.
No, this is a 1 in 25 nonsense. So you're buying incentives on second prints, which I think
That's
is a
what
ridiculous.
Batman's penis
thing
was
to do.
nonsense. How many times are you going to have me say Batman's penis?
All right, well, you can stop because we don't
Yeah,
have time. We only got 30 seconds. We got to get to our last book.
Go to the last book. It's going to fall down. Go.
Our last book is let's see what happens to this one this week. We're not giving spoilers. I haven't seen the movie yet, though. There's a lot of spoilers online, but let's see what happens to the Illuminati next week. Because right now, $60, $65 strong. Let's keep
how many copies of this fucker came out of warehouses and back storage bins and fucking $65? That's good.
Yeah,
I mean,
there are tons. This was a heavily printed book. This 120,000 copies or something like that, I think. Reported.
To answer your question, you're looking at like $300 to $500 for a Batman Damned number 1 9.9.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
are you kidding me?
that's what they're going for on eBay right now. Yeah,
Dude, I think I got. Where is it? I think I got one left. I'm selling.
All
that
right.
box?
And with that, we are now done with 5.
No, they're not. Are they going for 300 still?
yeah. For a 9.9,
That's a
9.9.
9.9.
But there seems to be a lot of 9.9s. for sale on
9.99.
eBay.
Yeah. I sold a 9.9. Yeah, I got 2 9.9s out of 3 books. I didn't.
What's
even
that prestige? It's kind of hard to
me too.
mess up that prestige format.
What is this? Okay, so we're down 5 for 5. BK,
Yep,
I don't
we're
know what
done.
you're asking about. What would a signed book pull? I don't get. Oh, I
Signed
think
by
he's
who?
asking. I think he's asking if it's verified and signed by Neil Adams.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the Bat Penis book.
I guess sign the penis.
Yeah, that
Batman's
penis is going to sign the book.
Yeah,
Just an ink stain imprint like a.
Dude,
Rorschach
Adam
tag.
West.
Just a mushroom
Dude,
stand.
Adam West might be worth the most. I'll be honest with you. I'd pay for it. All right.
We have forgotten first or the tier list. Which one do you want to do first?
About. Oh my god! All right, go to Pete. Don't cut that 5 for 5, please. Leave it on this and do not send it back out there.
What do you mean?
Like you know how you've been cutting them and putting them back up as mini clips. Do not cut this one out.
All right. Well,
Leave
I
it-
didn't
I
last
so
week. I didn't
hope-
have time.
That the writer of Batman Damn, that's how he signs it. Is he's got a little ink plat and he just sticks his head in it and just mushroom stamps your book, and that's his signature.
It's a little slap stamp.
Yeah, he just sticks it on the table and sits down on it, and here you go.
Wait,
and away you
Are you
go.
sure he doesn't do like the fingerprint roll where he'd put the
Maybe that could be too.
get the roll?
Covers to that Batman Damn book, wasn't there?
What's that?
Covers to the Batman Damn book. Was there 2 covers to the Batman Damn book? Am I
Yes,
messing?
yes. There are 2 covers.
All right. Now let's do whatever the other comic is that doesn't talk about penises or vaginas.
Do the tier list or we do first?
Do first.
All right. Well, let me run the thing so I can.
Adam was the Batwing. He was for sure.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Batawang.
Okay. What do we got?
We've got. I honestly I had this ready for last week and then we never got to it. So I'm gonna have to remember who the hell is in here.
Okay.
We'll be fine.
So these aren't really going to be anything that has to do.
It
with
wasn't
penis. Good.
topical when I did it. These aren't meant to be topical. These are just forgotten. This is the point, and I've forgotten who they were.
Send it.
So our first book is going to be based off a Marco favorite. I know he likes her.
Oh yeah.
Delphine, is that how you say it?
Delphine. I like
Delphine. So if you want to get into a little bit of this Hercules action, who we might get tied to, Love and Thunder, we saw Zeus. Maybe we get Hercules. Maybe we get some of these Greek characters. I don't know.
Delphine, but I like it.
I like Herc. I like this run with Herc and Amadeus Cho. I'm a big fan.
really
And he first shows up in Incredible Hercules 121. So this came out way back in 2008, I guess. And yeah, this is her.
Yeah.
And that panel shows up in this book.
Why you do little skinny dress and fishnet mid draft, but
Yeah, why
whatever.
not? Yeah, well, it's a good look for her.
It's actually your scales, I think, because she got the snake scales.
Oh yeah. She does have the scales. But anyway, yeah. So this book, still a very, very cheap book. Copies of this thing, it's look $3, $27 and a lot with a whole bunch of other issues. Whole runs going for like $10. Like this is a very cheap
Might not be a
book,
bad run.
So it's not an expensive book, but this is a first in case they ever bring her. I think people will like it.
James, that's what we get. That is what we get. All right, go ahead.
Oh, getting to She-Hulk. I think people forgotten about the She-Hulk. Yeah, we're getting Titania in She-Hulk, but we also get Volcana in this same issue. While we know we're getting her, you get 2 for 1 in Secret Wars #3.
Why don't they get a young lady who is like for Titania? Why don't you get a young lady that's like a bodybuilder or something? Wouldn't that be better? Don't you
I
think?
don't know. I like
a
her
bodybuilder for
She's a pretty
She-Hulk.
good new girl.
Yeah, that too. Like Titania though is like fucking the show. You know what I mean? Like, and so
Well,
She-Hulk. You're right, man. You're agree. I
Because
agree.
they might do the whole CGI thing. They'll just Hulk her out when the time comes.
No, whatever. That's
I
fine
don't
then.
know. But this book, I don't know if you remember, this thing was like $50 for
Yeah,
a
you got
good,
it.
a good long while, but it's not there anymore. So July 1984, you can see this is down back to like that 15, 20
Yep.
bucks again. So
Yeah. There's a ton of these, but you can get it.
still
That's a
pretty cheap.
newsstand. You're showing a newsstand too. People, if you say newsstand on Whatnot, you can just sell it for like $10 more than it's worth. So. Say newsstand.
Tell us how you
Just
really
say the word
feel about
newsstand. It
what
doesn't even have to be true.
Not lying, Matt. That's what happens on these Whatnots.
Oh, some of the whatnots, I guess.
You should say
Here we
newsstand
go.
more often. You don't know. Just say Whatnot. Just say Whatnot newsstands.
This next
Yeah.
book is going to
I
have a
love this.
lot of firsts.
Yeah.
A lot of firsts for you. We're getting Taskmaster's daughter, Finesse. We're getting this character, Metal. We're getting Veil.
This character, Metal's the best character out of these three.
Well, I'm just saying, you got 3. Oh, we're not got more than 3. I couldn't fit them all on one panel because we are also getting Hazmat and Stryker. All of these characters will show up in Avengers Academy 1.
It's not that good.
So don't forget about these. You never know what they're going to do with these characters. I mean, everybody loves this book because of Reptile, but we're going to get to Reptile later. But this is not his first. But this is still pretty cheap for all those first appearances. Look, $12.
You fucking screwed him up on the superhero thing. Go ahead.
I'm just saying. Look, the prices aren't that bad. It's still $20 for a 9.0. I know it's a 9.0, but
or a 9.0. Who the fuck graded a 9.0?
Well, it costs more. It costs at least $20 to grade the goddamn thing.
Who are
get
you?
the comic
You
inside.
get it. No. It's like somebody who carpet. You, Mister, whoever sold that, whoever graded a 9.0. It's like the guy that you're sitting in the car and somebody lets a quiet but deadly one go, and then they don't say shit the whole time. You, sir, you're wrong.
All right,
You're
look,
wrong.
it was me. All right, I was just getting back into comics. I didn't want to know. I wasn't sure what to do. I just thought it would be cool to have a graded book. I bought this off the newsstand. I was just like, I'm gonna get this graded. It's just
Hey, listen. I know who you are too because this is you. This is you here. This is you. Let me grab. No, that's an expensive book. I'm probably not gonna do it with that one. Okay, let me do it with this one. This is you. You grab it off the newsstand real quickly, and you're like, oh yeah, this book looks not any spy. Yeah, no, this looks like it's 9.8. I'm gonna send it in, and you send it in there, and then you come back out with the 9.0, and then you complain about CGC's grading. That's you. Let us know.
I just eat some Cheetos. I got a little bit of the dust on the back.
It's a real sweet deal for that. Yes, I agree with AOA.
That's how you know it's yours.
And whoever you are, I know we're making fun of you, but admit it, and we won't apologize. But we'll at least say, okay, at least you're a big enough man to admit that you did some.
Still
bullshit.
a lot of first appearances in that book. What I'm trying to think of what I picked up next. Oh, speaking of Reptile, did you know that his first was this?
Yes,
one shot. I think people forget about the one shot.
This book went really high for like 6 months ago. It was really expensive.
Did. It's still not bad. It's still $20-$25, but this was higher. Like to Marco's point, this was much higher before. So don't forget. Don't let it be forgotten. If you like Reptile.
Yeah, it's not good, but nobody likes Reptile.
It's a Ramos cover.
Yeah, his art's terrible.
Nobody likes
It's a kitty thing, right? Was it Marvel Superhero Squad?
Yeah, he's bad in it. Like, go watch it. The kids don't actually like him. They're like, oh,
Yeah,
dinosaur. And then they're like, oh, this is stupid.
It's the same reason I didn't like Morph on the original X-Men at first.
Hey, you don't
Hey,
care.
I'm telling you, Morph, they were forcing Morph down my throat.
You
I
are
love
wrong.
Morph.
Yeah, you are wrong. Thank you.
They
Just
were
like Moon Knight
forcing
was good. Now look where you're at. You should go back and watch.
They were just saying, oh, he's funny.
You're wrong. You're wrong. Good day. That's enough.
All right, then this would have been for Corban for DC because I don't know if anybody else is going to be worried about Lady Shiva But don't forget about Lady Shiva. I was looking at these because a couple weeks ago I was looking at the Shadow War stuff, which is almost over now. So I'm looking at some of these assassin type characters. So I'm like, well, let's look over DC, and you can get Lady Shiva all the way back in some Richard Dragon Kung Fu Fighter #5.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's an older book, but these things could still go for oddly. It could go $100, or it could go for $20. Like it really depends. This is one of those oddball things online. But if you're in a shop, who knows? They price by Overstreet. You might luck out in a weird ass book like this and get yourself a First Lady Shiva for cheap.
Lady Shiva. And then they'll check on eBay. All right.
Yeah, and then they'll reprice it at the.
They'll check it at 100 instead of $20, and you're like, dude, it sells for $20. Bro.
It sells for 20. Oh, yeah. Well, don't get me started on that with the guy who told me those are selling for crazy prices. One who hadn't sold, and the other one sold for $10. Crazy price.
AOA. You know,
Hey, I don't want to go down that.
Anyway, do you guys just to chat real quickly? We do have a mute button. So if you start like crazy, if you just start talking like crazy like this, then
I'm just telling they were forcing. Don't you can admit it.
Yeah, stop.
Eventually, it's all right to be eventually later, but you can know that the reason they started pushing them was to sell toys and to try to be the comedic relief. One more book. This is our last one. This Black Spider character, again, DC side. I was counting on Corban to explain who this character was because I don't know much about Black Spider. Apart from he first appeared here in Detective Comics. What is it, 463? And this is also a cheap book. And I know he showed up in Shadow War. I think he's in the Shadow War storyline. So
try shit on Secret Wars here or what?
$5, $15, $20. You might be able to find this in the 70s.
Who did this cover?
I don't see the signature. It looks like a Jim Aparo type of art.
All right.
But I'm not sure. But I think that is my last one for this week. So we will save more Forgotten First for next time. Again, I did this a couple weeks ago when we were going to talk a little bit of Shadow War. But here we are.
Cool. That's good. Thank you, Pete. I'm still upset.
Now we just got
comments about more. Yeah, let's go to tier. We're only 2 hours in. We can get it done.
Exactly. We can wrap this up. We'll get to let me run the thing so I can get set up.
Hey, what do you guys want? Do you want me to do some like live off my cell phone footage of the con before it opens? Tell me what you guys want. What do you guys want? And then check out the list for MCM too. If there's somebody you want me to try to talk to or something, or MCM.
MCM.
Check out that list. Even if you're out of state, if there's somebody you want me to talk to or something like that.
For Motor City.
Yeah. I'm always mad at do an interview with what's that kid's name? Young kid, blonde hair with he puts the fingernail polish on himself all the time. Donny Cates.
Machine Gun Kelly. Oh,
young kid with blonde hair puts finger polish. I don't know.
He's nice. He's very nice.
Kid in California.
Well, whatever. He's a nice guy.
Anyway, all right, let's get set up. Body camera footage. Just strap it right to your chest and let you walk around.
I got the strap thing if we want to do that. Yeah, I got that. I'll figure that out for you. I might do some like load up things too. Maybe I'll do some quiet copy and flip it through of us loading the trucks. I don't know if you guys even want to see that. I don't get it.
Amanda Connor and Jamie Tyndall would be a good one.
Obi, because they're not good human beings at this point. I'm not giving Pete a Christmas gift because he doesn't deserve it. I mean, it's just
I didn't say I hated Morph. I'm just saying at the start. I didn't care for him.
You and AOA speaks the truth. He said you speak the truth about hating Morph. Okay, it's okay, dude. People, Darth Lopez had bad opinions too.
When you were reading the comics that time, there was no Morph in the comics.
Too many friends with bad opinions. Okay, let's go. What do we got here? Oh, this is my job.
Well, you're gonna have to pick because we have all of the things announced.
Come on, Marco. You gotta go meet Adam Cole while you're at Motor City, man.
Who's Adam Cole?
Never mind.
No, who is he? Is he an actor?
Yeah, I don't know. Wrestler. He's a professional wrestler.
You got to get the UE, the Undisputed Era. Am I doing it backwards? I can't remember which way.
All right, Thor: Love and Thunder. I like this. It looks good. I think. I don't know.
All right, we're not doing the A through trash. We're doing. Can't wait. Might be all right. I'm worried. Hard pass.
Yeah. See, bad. Doesn't get it. What's going on with it? One more. Just throwing up. All right. Okay. So what are we doing? So I actually, what is it after Can't Wait?
Might be all right.
I'm like, this is going to be all right, right?
Can't wait.
I can't wait.
Can't wait. Okay. Yeah, I'm with Can't Wait too, I guess.
I like Taika,
Who? Oh, the guy that directs it? Yeah.
the director, and I think
he does a good job. Isn't he supposed to be doing a Star Wars thing?
yeah, he's supposed to have a Star Wars something.
No, I mean, it looks good, right? We get the.
Yeah, I think it could be good.
She's going to die of cancer too, unfortunately, right?
I have no idea how they're going to play that out, but it doesn't matter.
That's
I think it's going to be that
to it.
she's going to end up getting cancer from when she was injected with the ether in Thor: The Dark World. That's where she's going to get the cancer. Because they talk about the Infinity Stones having all this radiation, the gamma radiation, and
yeah.
she's injected with it, so she's going to get cancer from that.
Okay, cool. Let's put him in Can't Wait. I'm good.
That
I'm
makes
good.
a lot of sense. Yep.
I like the way it looked. I really do like the way it looked, man. I'm good.
I'm psyched.
I'm so glad they changed it around. I mean, I'm just so happy with how Thor's looking at this point. Plus, the young lady who plays the Valkyrie. I mean, I'm just saying, Yeah. All right.
This is coming later this year. Were you aware this is coming in November?
I was just talking
I thought
about
it got pushed.
Did it?
Going in November? Because I thought it got pushed because of COVID, and then
I thought so, but as of now, I don't know.
Okay, I have this as a it could be good. But the problem that I don't think I'm ever going to get, it's the opposite problem I have with Thor. Like Thor was kind of crappy in the beginning, got great. Like Black Panther, I remember the casino fight scene going like, this may be one of the most amazing things I'll see this year because it was so well done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So well done.
November 11th.
And then when you have a bar where it was like, okay, well, I'll watch it because it's going to be a Marvel movie, so it's going to be okay. And then, oh, wow, this is so well done. And it kind of ticks the bar up. And now, am I setting my bar too high?
I think it's going to be might be all right because everyone's going to be want to watch this to see what they do now that Chadwick Boseman's gone. And see how
I think not knowing is why I agree with you. I think not knowing what their direction is why I would might be all right, which is the same thing I had when I first heard the plan for Thor when they said Jane Foster's going to be Thor. I was like, whoa, wait, hold on. Like, I thought might be all right because I didn't know how much like Hemsworth we were getting, like what the story might be. Once I learned a little bit more, went from might be all right to can't wait for Thor. I'm at might be all right for Black Panther 2 right now.
All right. I'm just,
I don't know anything.
As much as chat always tells me that I have no emotional feelings at all, like not seeing Chadwick there is going to be a little bit of a draw. But yeah, I mean, we're getting a couple. I'm worried.
Yeah, a couple of worries.
It's starting to make him nervous.
But I'm giving Coogler the benefit of the doubt.
I already saw Scott. I saw Scott at the last con. He hardly got off his phone.
I'm saying, Motor City, your celebrity guests are way better than your comic book artist guests.
Really?
Yeah.
Last year was pretty good for comic book artists. Who's our comic book artist guest? Anyway, good. Might be all right. Might be all right.
Yeah, I mean, you got like Amanda Connor's decent, and
like
Tidall's good, but that's about it.
Is Palmiotti going to be there?
How it always is. Actually, you know what? Some of the best artists you always see is in Artist Alley that aren't even the headliners they put out there. It's crazy. But somebody we all know pissed off Jim Lee. He'll never come to Michigan again because of him. So,
well,
all right. Quantum Mania. I mean, it's gonna be okay, right? It's not gonna be great. It's just gonna be. It's gonna be another. It's gonna be another Ant-Man, right?
They swapped Marvel.
Kang the Conqueror is the draw for this one, so I think it's gonna be might be all right.
Yeah, I'm kind of there. I'm kind of there with you.
Well, the last one was just all right too. Like all these have just been all right. So I think it. I mean,
we've only done 2 so far. This is the third one.
Yeah, 2. All of them. So 2. Yeah, more than fucking 1. All of them. Yeah,
both.
Or all of them because there's more than one. If it was 1 and I said all of them, you could shit on me. There's more than 1, so all of them have just been okay. So
yeah, there's 2.
Agreed. What are we doing here? Are we moving along? No, we're
moving along. But I'm just saying, you're oversimplifying.
Yeah, you do know who Eric. I told Eric I can't say that anymore because I told Eric who did. I shouldn't even put that comment on the thing. Can't wait. It might be all right. Might be good. Might be all right. Can't wait.
I think they can't wait from.
I think can't waits are taking them.
Really?
Yeah, they can't wait.
All right. Well, if you guys are that excited for Ant-Man, I'd like Paul Rudd, but I could probably wait.
I just thought you can't wait. They must all be all right. Apparently, I don't know, man. People got bad taste. All right.
Namor, huh? Where does that come from? Are we still going back to Black Panther?
Kind of forever, yeah.
Of course. I mean, it's a can't wait. I mean, you can't. I mean, we saw the costume. I love it. I love it. I love Guardians in the first place. I love every version. There's not a version in history of Guardians of the Galaxy. Even when they went to the planet and fought all the Punisher cops, love that version too. I love all Guardians of the Galaxy versions.
I'll admit the second movie though wasn't quite as good as the first, but
I still liked it. By the way, yeah, and Ego and the dad thing, something they completely changed around, and I still love the movies. The no Jason thing, like, hey, look, man, I'm okay with that. Once again, for those people like BK who think I have a bias,
I'm moving so slow.
I know Best Adult Dating Site loves it. They're super stoked.
Best on board with me, and so is Webcam XYZ.
Well, just the webcams.
Webcam's super excited for Guardians 3.
Can't wait for 3.
I can't wait for Guardians 3.
Can't wait.
Where is Guardians 3?
Joe says Rudd is delightful, which I mean I like a lot.
Delightful.
He's delightful, but okay.
He is delightful.
Can't wait. Nebula.
Well, go check him out in Wet Hot American Summer. That's more the Rudd.
So
meaning.
good.
Hey, Royal Clown, what's going on, bud? LL so excited for Obi. Obi, are you coming? Are you taking the 10 minutes to drive up to Motor City?
Whoa.
What? Oh no, you're a perv.
Your turn of phrase there just was little.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Now, Olive Garden of the Galaxy. What?
Olive Garden of the Galaxy.
I love Guardians.
They are like the Olive Garden of the Galaxy. When you're with them, you're family.
Yeah, you're family. I mean,
all the breadsticks and salad you want.
And I actually am a big fan of their salad dressing for some reason.
It's actually not bad.
I like their salad dressing, to be honest. It's probably the only thing besides their breadstick that's edible in that fucking building.
Oh, come on. I could still fucking rock a tour of Italy anytime.
Oh, it's horse. Tour of Italy is like microwave horse shit.
Yeah, dude. What do you expect? You're only paying like $12 for the meal.
Okay, Sarah, let Obi. I'll get you in. Don't buy tickets. All right. So we got that one.
Pick our next one.
Just
tell me in the movies.
Miss Marvels. Yeah, I have no problem with this. Might be all right too. The Marvels.
Yeah, this might be all right.
This might be all right.
But I can still wait.
Why is somebody groaning? Why did somebody groan in my ear?
I'm worried. I'm worried about the Marvels.
Why are you worried about it? Tell me why you.
Because the first Miss Marvel movie was so bad, and now the movie got pushed to next year. It got pushed. They're incorporating Miss Marvel into it. You don't really know what they're.
Kid Marvel is Kamala Khan.
Kamala Khan's going to be in it, and then you're going to have the whole Marvels. Like Spectre stuff from WandaVision playing out. It has me worried just because I feel like she does a terrible job in this role, even in Endgame, and I
actually liked her. I don't know. I know people.
Wait. Hard pass.
Whoa. You people don't like this Brie Larson kid?
No.
BK's on a delay.
I thought she was good as Captain Marvel.
She's okay.
The flaming thing or whatever with the mohawk or whatever. But
no, they gave her some awful haircuts. We won't get into the Ms. Marvel haircut. They gave her some terrible haircuts, but she's okay. I think my problem I got nothing against Brie Larson. I like Brie Larson.
They made that character so OP though. Like she's so OP that they couldn't even really have her in Endgame.
Oh yeah, fair.
So unless they do something where like Rogue shows up and takes her powers or something along those lines.
They're bringing in Adam Warlock. What type of OP shit is that going to be?
Yeah,
like that's saying, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, well, we'll see. We don't know what they're going to do with
him. Leaks for fucking Doctor Strange, but there's some OP shit going on there too. So
yes, there is. Yes,
we'll see. But I'm still might be all right. I don't think I can.
You might, but there's a lot of.
There is. I mean, we got hard passes. Are there a lot of I'm worrieds? Are there more I'm worrieds? I guess Matt. I guess you're worried.
Just don't know what to expect. Okay, you just don't know what to expect. Okay, I can get into I'm worried then too.
I'm not gonna argue out of I'm worried because I could see it going that way. All right, we'll do the I'm worried for that one.
The more you're talking about it, I kind of am worried that they're. Yeah. Okay. I thought she was okay. I kind of.
Yeah, I'm with Obi. I'm telling you, it's not she was terrible. It's just at the same time, I'm not going to say she's the greatest thing in the world either.
I don't either. No, I thought she was passable. I don't care. I mean, like the character in itself, like, yeah, the Kree that, yeah, you made an OP character. And that's what I'm saying. You're introducing Adam Warlock too. By definition, his good side and bad side are both O fucking P. So like, Annihilation.
But hers also doesn't make a lot of sense considering she was powered by one of the stones, but yet she's facing Thanos who had multiple stones on him, and yet she was still. Anyway,
well, I mean, they Moon Knighted that, but
anyway, let's keep going.
Oh wow, he crap hero. Okay, I kind of agree with that. I guess maybe.
I mean, yeah. To be fair, it's not the most interesting character in the world.
Why does this guy just look like somebody you want to smack in the fucking face?
You don't like Jim?
Who is he?
From The Office.
Did he get smacked in the face in The Office?
He got hit in the snowball once really hard by Dwight, but
I don't know who Dwight is, but I bet you he deserved it. He looks like somebody who needs to.
You need to go catch up on The Office. Is what you need to do.
I'm good, man.
I'm gonna say can't wait, and I have a feeling, just call it a gut feeling, that in the next couple of weeks, people are gonna be clamoring for this.
Yeah. Think we got our new director?
Maybe, but I think there's
what the doctor ordered.
Yeah.
You already made a great Fantastic Four movie that wasn't called Fantastic Four. Could it be? I hope.
Slow it down first off.
All right. What?
All right. This is why I'm worried. Because I've seen every fucking iteration of the Fantastic Four before. Everything from that bootleg, what was that, fucking Hungarian or whatever shit, to the...
No, it was Roger Corman, right?
Who? The guy that owned the rights to do it, the bootleg one?
Well, yeah, it ended up being bootlegged, but...
No, the one where Thing was like a foam thing and like... Yeah. What was the company that owned that, though?
I don't remember the name of the Corman, the company, but wasn't it Corman who did it? I mean, he did a lot of...
They produced it through, like, I think it was a different offshore company.
Exploitation type movies. Yeah, Roger Corman's. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But it wasn't the company that produced it offshores, is what I thought. Either way. Okay. I'm worried. I'm just really, really worried. Roger Corman did it. It might be all right.
You're saying Roger Corman was the best because he did a lot of again the exploitation movies of the 70s. Okay,
well, it is
a lot of the ladies.
It has Jim worried. It might be all right.
So it might be all right. I can't wait personally. I'm hoping to do it right this time.
I want them to do it right. I mean, as a little Marco, a very, very little Marco, Fantastic Four, I used to listen to him on the record player over and over and over and over again and loved it. And the same thing was telling the story with the record going over. So I'd like him to do it right, but I'm worried with a lot of the fans.
Remember this is being done by Marvel. I know you're disappointed with what they gave you with your Moon Knight. This is not Moon Knight. This is Fantastic Four.
Might be all right. Well, I mean, we're 50-50 split here. What do you want to do with it? Matt, what'd you say?
I can put it in
I can't wait.
But yeah.
Oh, Matt, no, it's 50-50 split between might be all right and I'm worried. Did you not read the chat? Nobody besides you two said can't wait. So you have to. So you're gonna put in might be all right because you guys are okay. Well,
yeah, because you got us down a sidetrack. I see a lot of Roger Cormans in the chat because of you bringing us that way.
It might be all right. I'll go back up.
And to your argument, we can't listen to JJ because JJ hates on everything, so we can't listen to JJ.
Can't wait. It said I'm worried. I know I'm going all right. Might be all right. So put it in might be all right. It's fine.
It's fine. All right. Moving on. Let's keep going. We can't.
Might be all right. I'm gonna mess up Dr. Doom though. Blade. It might be all right, right?
Yeah, I'll give you might be all right.
I'll give you that. But if we were to put it in I'm worried, I wouldn't argue that either.
I think that's where I sit with both of these last two, Fantastic Four and Blade. If you put it might be all right or I'm worried, yes, I agree on both. Why did we make a tier list where we don't have anything in between? Might be all right / I'm worried.
Well, because what do you mean between those two? Because we've got the above and what are we going to say? Meh in the middle? Like, we got to make some kind of call.
Man, I mean, I want it to be good. Like, I want it to be good. Same thing with Fantastic Four, and it might be all right. Who is it? Oh, MJF, the guy with the scarf.
MJF.
Yeah,
he's at Motor City.
All right, fine.
Might be all right. Might be all right. Might be all right.
You call down the thunder.
No, we're not doing it. Come on, we got
you got me started now.
Might be all right. Put them in, and don't give away the secrets on how to do it. New. I want to be
good.
Is that should be underneath? Might be all right though, shouldn't it?
I don't know. I could do that too. Boom.
All right. So we'll put Fantastic Four in that, and then what are we doing with Blade? Might be all right. Just put him in. Might be all right. Too. Put it there.
Isn't I might be all right, and I want it to be good. The same thing. I mean,
you're
splitting.
That's what I was thinking.
I would think that you should have added the category. Might be all right, but I'm worried. So combine those two. But that's all right. Let's just get that. Delete that one. What are we doing here, Pete?
Why don't we do? I want to be good, but I'm worried.
There you go.
There. That's the one that you're worried about.
Yeah, we need to move the Fantastic Four to the new one. I agree, and we also need to move Blade there. Let's go. Next up.
I don't. We're leaving Fantastic Four where it will be.
Why? It was the chat that said it. Yeah, right there.
I'm being a generous host to our guest.
You can move it wherever you want. I'm just
give
saying.
him the satisfaction. I want to leave it there too.
Move it, Blade. Yeah, you want it there. This is like everybody gives me a hard time, but it really comes down to where Pete wants these. It doesn't matter what we do.
Oh, that's what the benefit I get for having to run the deck.
Good, right? Like, because how can you do it bad? It doesn't matter. Even if it's a piece of shit, it's going to be good.
I just love all the Hugh Jackmans on this image. How he's on the air balloon, hot air balloon that Rocket's firing a gun out of and coming through the portal.
Yeah.
So, I'm stoked for Deadpool 3.
And Rocket Raccoon's going to be in it?
This is a fake
this is
image.
just a
this
crazy
is
ass
not
image.
Real. Yeah.
Yeah, this crazy ass image I just found online.
Actually, no. I'm gonna go with I'm worried because it's Marvel. It's Marvel doing a Deadpool movie.
That's the one reservation I have as well.
Can't wait.
I love how
Ooh,
he's got
hard
Thanos'
pass.
head. He's got Thanos' head in a fishbowl. I just saw that.
Ooh, hard pass.
That's a little harsh there, AOA. I mean, it might be all right. As I think, even if it's not rated R, I think even PG-13, we could still get something.
I don't think they're gonna leave it at R. I think they probably will.
I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do, but I think even if they didn't, we could still get something.
The same people writing it.
No idea.
Okay.
We got nothing. We really have very little information.
Okay, put it in might be all right. I think we got might be all right out of the chat. Peacemaker's better than Deadpool 3?
It might be. I did enjoy Peacemaker, even though I was worried after episode 1.
Sam Wilson, Captain America.
Cap 4.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be okay, right?
Well,
is it gonna be okay?
Might be all right.
It's maybe I want it to be good, I guess. But
I might be more in the I want it to be good because I don't know exactly what they're going to give us.
What the fuck are you gonna do with it? Like, that's the thing, right? Like, what's it going to be about? Because if it's going to be Captain America, Falcon America, like,
I don't know what it's going to be. That's why I want it to be good, but I'm worried because I don't know what they're going to do.
Solid. I think that's solid category.
Worried, hate. What do you hate? Hard pass on Blade. Of course, BK. BK, you're a little bit behind. Blade tier. Put it in Blade tier. Yep. Everybody says we get a couple of votes for Blade tier. I want it to be good.
But
but worried, got it. So did Ken.
Because this is to your point when we were talking about Falcon Winter Soldier, that they didn't give us enough time, enough episodes. They rushed through a lot of story because they spent so much time dealing with some bullshit about a boat.
Yeah, I guess I agree. I thought it's still better than Moon Knight, but Shang-Chi 2, we're all the way to the top, right? I want
Well,
this. I'm excited.
I'm biased
Why?
because I love Shang-Chi. I'm a big Master Kung Fu fan. So
not biased. It's like, yeah, if you're like, I need it to be good to sell books.
no. I'm biased, and yeah, I just doesn't matter. I can't wait.
Probably.
I enjoyed the first one,
bro.
I'm in.
All right.
Is that Joe with a can't
Yeah.
wait? Double J can't wait.
Yeah. Don't do that though. We don't mention store exclusives anymore. Shang might be all right. Shang was good. Can't wait. Hey, Steph.
What are you talking
Steph.
about store exclusives for?
Yeah, I'll talk to you later. You're not missing us. We're live right now. Can't wait. Can't wait.
All right, that's enough for me.
I'm down with the cause.
Let's keep it rolling. Still pretty top heavy.
It is, but you know, Marvel does a good job.
I mean, it's gonna be a little biased. Yeah,
Okay.
fuck.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what the chat says.
This, I think you have to be worried though, right? I really want to.
No.
I want it to be so good, so good.
Exactly.
And I set my bar so fucking low, and then they just did Moon Knight.
Well, that's where I'm worried that this is where
You
you'll get my Moon Knight reaction.
Oh, they're gonna somehow think they just can't deal fucking with mutants, and like they have to, instead of saying like, we all know what mutants are, we all know the symbolism. I caught it before you guys did. Thank you. We all know the symbolism of what the X-Men were supposed to represent and still do represent. We know what they are. We know what that meaning is. One of my, I love X-Men. I love a lot of the breakout things too. I have no problem with what they do and how diverse the books are, or how diverse, or whatever message they're trying to tell you. I love it all. And I'm going to tell you, they're going to try to pat themselves back on, give them cookies, and it's going, I want it to be good, but I'm worried.
No.
See,
They have not X-Men movie. The 90s cartoon is the best X-Men cinematic thing they've ever done. And that's since 90 fucking 2.
Well, I mean, and you look at Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, the trailer, we're not all stupid. You see the chair, so they're giving you, you know.
They're giving you your animated chair.
Yeah, they're giving you your animated Charles Xavier, so.
I don't know. I still can't wait until I'm told otherwise. That's where I'm going to stay. Even if they cast Harry Potter as Wolverine.
Cartoon in Doctor Strange 2, which is why I think you guys are referencing that it's a cartoon chair. Is that what you're saying?
I don't think he's going to be the actual cartoon. I think he's going to be the live action version of the cartoon. Charles Xavier. He's not going to be an animated Charles Xavier.
Oh, yeah. Talking about that.
We're not getting Chip and Dale action where we're getting some animated, some CGI.
Hey, dude, AOA really wants to get muted today, dude. Like, he's trying hard. Yeah. I mean, Blade Tier, Beta K. I mean, I'm nervous. I'm super nervous about this
because they sure gotten fed dog shit versions of the X-Men by Fox for how long? There's a reason why Marvel has pushed the X-Men so long, because they want you to get that taste of Dark Phoenix out of your mouth before they bring the X-Men back, and they're gonna kill it, man. I think they're gonna.
This is the exact same thing about Fantastic Four. They've made it shit for years after years after years. You guys put Deadpool might be all right, which they've just hit home run after home run, and then gone like, oh, well, it's been shit forever, so they're going to give us something different that isn't shit. The odds, if they've given you shit forever, is they're going to give you do know this. They're going to give you shit again.
Hey, well, no.
This is Marvel. It's two different companies.
Yeah,
different people running the show now.
If you're not used to having shit, just because they changed the makeup of the shit doesn't mean they're going to not.
Hey, no. These are two different things, because the best parts of Deadpool were the parts of things that Disney don't do with the prison wallets. And a lot of things like that. Like, those are the things I'm worried won't be included in future Deadpools, which is why it might be all right. Can't wait. But X-Men can still be good.
We have seen them at Fox. Yeah, I know it's still at Fox, but we have seen them in many different ways surprise you at how they can fuck the X-Men up. You don't think Marvel can fuck the X-Men up too? You don't think
I don't think they're going
to. I trust.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm
on this. I will not bend.
You guys didn't.
Let's just move on. Let's just move on.
Well, no, you can't move on. Depends on the lineup. Marvel makes some bad movies. Needs to stop. If Charles Xavier version will.
I know.
Well, who just said Marvel makes bad movies? They need to stop. Like, are we kidding ourselves here? Come on, man.
Can we get X-23? So now people are just going off the rails. We put it in can't wait, I guess. But...
There we go, because we got BK.
Oh, BK, the one guy that's trolled the entire fucking show.
Exactly. So if we can get BK on board.
BK. Okay.
Yeah. Because this is the point. We don't do qualifications right now. Don't say, oh, it depends on the cast, depends on the story. We know none of that right now. So right now, just based on the property, how do you feel?
Because there's a couple Thor movies and a couple Iron Man movies I think you need to go watch real quickly. And you guys just shat all over Captain Marvel. So, they do. And you said that the Winter Soldier wasn't that great. So,
wait, who said Winter Soldier wasn't that great?
Who said Winter Soldier wasn't that great?
You said it was cleaning up a boat for 5 episodes.
Oh, no, that's Kyle. I think you're thinking about what
No. I said that about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the TV show.
Oh, yeah.
There was an episode, that we spent a lot of time with them cleaning up a boat. Which is fine if they gave us more than 6 episodes. But since they had to condense, all of a sudden, John Walker was fine. And then now he's a crazy person in all of 10 minutes of screen time. They just accelerated certain parts of the story.
Not that they make. That every once in a while they make bad movies. They do. They have made bad movies. And I know, like, X-Men is our favorite, and I want them to do well with it. But I do think that you guys, because you see the title, go, well, there's no way they could screw that up.
No, but
no, it's not about
stigma with these movies. Bad when it comes to Marvel movies, bad in a Marvel movie is vastly different than just a shit movie.
Thor 2.
Dude, I would watch Thor 2. I would watch Thor 2 over half the shit DC's putting out.
Oh, you can't. No, time out. If the bar is the fucking shit smells, a little bit more stinkier because it's got corn in it.
What bar of sucks are we talking about? Are we talking about Marvel sucks, or are we talking about movies?
Completely real. If you put in front of me, hey, do you want to watch Thor 2 or you want to watch Morbius right now? I'm gonna watch Thor 2 again, then watch Morbius.
I agree with Pete, 100%.
That's all I'm saying. And I didn't hate Morbius. It's not because I hated it. It's just it's not as bad as you might say.
It's Morbius is actually good. Thor 2 is
Sticks said it 100%. Any Marvel bad movies are still good movies for other movie franchises.
That is not true. That is not true.
I think it is.
Iron Man 2 is horseshit. Iron Man 3 is horseshit. Horseshit can be horse.
I'm not saying they're the greatest thing since in the world, but they are still better than a lot of the other shit.
Time out. Thor 2 was so fucking bad that they literally scrapped everything and changed around the whole feeling. Literally cut it off at the dick and changed it around.
Well, that's because Thor was boring in Thor 1 and Thor 2. You can't just hit it with that too. Like it took the genius of Taika Waititi to change this character around.
Yeah, because it was terrible. It was bad. All right, move on. Moving along.
Yeah, we gotta move on. We gotta move on. But the point being, I'm not going to be worried about X-Men because it could be bad. All I'm saying is I love X-Men, so I can't wait to see an X-Men movie that I hope they do well.
The point of the segment is, if it could be bad, you should be worried. It does. That's the fucking point of
the segment. But your whole point on basing it that it could be bad, that's for anything. So I can't wait to see it because if you give me, hey, I'm going to give you a movie. Either of these could be bad. They could be good. I'm going to give you X-Men or I'm going to give you Ms. Marvel. I'm more excited for X-Men than Ms. Marvel. Because I like X-Men.
Thor 2 or Batman and Robin? No, come on. Neither. You don't have to watch either one.
I'm just saying, Jay, that X-Men's got to be good. We sat through how many pieces of shit X-Men movies? Like the bar's super low.
Yeah.
I'm probably talking over somebody. But this one right here, this is hello?
Yeah, you're talking. Yeah, we're mumbling a little, but we still heard what Matt said, so don't worry about it.
good. I actually think this isn't for us, so it doesn't matter and it should be all right. I think if you make your audience more diverse, like going after younger kids or teenage kids, which I think that this is right. Are we agreeing that this is for teenage? Or
Yeah, this is not
kids?
for me.
Not for us.
Yeah.
I'm not really. I want it to be good. I think it might be all right. It just isn't for me.
Well, and this is where I think the problem where we have with this ranking system is going to come is that even though I'm not going to put it in hard pass, if I said hard pass, it's not because I think it's bad. It's just not for me. You know what I mean? Like, it's not because I think it's going to be bad. It's just, well, this show's just not for me. So why am I going to watch it? Yeah, but I'm still going to watch it.
I mean, I'm still going to watch it. Yeah.
But I will tell you, I'm going to watch it with a lot of reservations.
Okay, this is it. For myself, I'm going to watch this. I hope it's going to be good. But I'm worried it's going to be some teen bullshit fucking Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
That's as high as I could go. I could give you, I want it to be good.
There's a lot of hard passes. Are we going to actually let the chat take this one, or are you two going to say it's good and then we have to put it
I think the chat is saying the same thing, is that it's just not for them.
It's not for us. I mean, our viewers are not kids. It's almost midnight on a Wednesday.
I do hope it's going to be good. I'm worried that it's going to be for little kiddies and zero interest. So
I hope it's going to be good for what the character represents and the culture behind it, and the fact that they're going to be playing it on the big screen in some places, parts of the world.
Detroit,
so I just think that it's got its place, and it's just not for my demographic. It's not for adult males. Or it's for mostly teenagers.
Yeah, it's for a younger crowd.
Yeah, it's not for fucking heavy breathing adult males.
So what do we do? I mean, yes, there are a lot of hard passes.
You're not Royal Clown's not even interested in watching it. Come on, I'll watch it.
I'm not.
Wait, I thought this is a big bad shit. You guys just contradict yourself. Put it in a hard pass. Let's go.
I'm just saying. I don't think it'll be like you said. It's not gonna be. I don't think it'll be bad. I'm gonna watch it, but it is not for me.
I was excited about this because I know. Here we go.
I'm worried.
I actually like Invincible.
I want it to be good, but I'm worried.
I actually like She-Hulk when she pops up in comics, even like the damage stuff. Like, I always thought it was a decent character, and I don't even like. That doesn't even when I saw it. I mean, she's supposed to look once again. She's supposed to look jacked. Like, I want it to be good, but I'm super duper worried.
Yeah, I could give you that. I do want it to be good. I'm hoping for the Dan Slott run or something. I want some good humor in there, maybe some weird meta stuff.
I agree with Blade tier.
Comics, because if it's for a comic fan, it's not for comic fan. It's for other people. Because BK will be in here.
I was kind of confused why even in that teaser we had like a 70s commercial that had Bruce Banner, and I'm like, the hell's going on here? Like, why is this happening? I don't understand.
Half price. Are you coming to Motor City next week? Put it in that tier.
I'll put it in the middle.
I do like the casting. Might be all right, but I'm worried. I want it to be good, but yeah, I mean, I think we're all in that one.
Yep.
Okay. Well, James, on the other hand, James comes out of left field, and usually he's got jokes, but now he wants that one and can't wait. So, that's a difference of opinion.
No, he doesn't come with a joke. He gives his opinion.
Oh, he gives his opinion. Yeah, but usually it's like kind of funny sometimes what he says.
Yeah.
I am Groot, which we think is just mini. This is the mini thing, right? The little shorts.
I think it's gonna be shorts.
Meh. I guess it's.
Yeah. I really think that this is just Disney's attempt to catch lightning in a bottle with Baby Groot again, or not Baby Groot, but the Baby Yoda thing all over again.
I will tell you that the shorts on Disney Plus are hits with the kids.
Oh yeah,
possible.
I'm just thinking about it for me. Do I want to watch
exactly.
It?
And that's
thank you.
Why I think again I wouldn't be opposed to putting this in hard pass, because if I never got around to watching these, I don't think my life would be any less fulfilled.
I'm not worried about the kids. I'm worried about this kid.
Right I have to watch it because the kids will want to put it on.
Yeah, well, my son might want to watch it too, but I just
ooh. What?
Ooh.
That Silver Surfer's up in here.
Oh, and a Silver Surfer fan to boot.
Norman Rad. He got the Norman Rad. He got the Silver Surfer on it. He got it all. No interest in Groot.
It's just I don't know, it doesn't matter. Like it's just this seems like filler. That's all.
Again, I think it's Miss Marvel. It's not targeted to us. It's kids.
Pass. That's fine. I actually, it should be.
You're just a happy casualty because you're a parent. That's pretty much what it is.
All right. What if
hard pass?
I didn't even
hardest of passes.
You didn't like season 1.
I did not like season 1.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of season 1 either.
I like some of season 1.
I'm worried. I'm putting it. I'm worried. I'm calling it right now. I'm worried.
I am too.
Worried.
Because we're just gonna get more of. I don't gonna give you, what ifs based off of the next run of movies that we gave you. Well, I don't want to keep watching that. Like, give me something different.
I'm worried.
So I am worried too.
Can't AOA? What is going on, AOA? What? Worried?
I can't tell if AOA is trolling or is bad taste.
No, AOA is dead nuts. AOA, are you serious? He wants. Hey, the panel is asked, so I'm going to ask AOA if he's serious. But I would not take it as a joke.
Yeah, I just want to know why. I agree. I want to know why. AOA, let us know why you can't wait. Give us the shining moment from season 1 that sold you.
Whatever. Anyways, yeah, I don't need another one. Worried about She-Hulk BK. We got that. What if ruled? He liked it flat out. Ups and downs. He's a Captain America fan though, so like fucking you. I mean, your taste right there.
There's nothing wrong with Captain America.
Mom will just be what if? Okay. All right.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Got a whole heap of things down below here.
Oh shit! Not a lot. Oh shit! Yes, we do. How many of these are there?
There were 29 total.
Lord. Whatever. Not for me, but I guess it's. I want it to be good, but
I can't wait.
Really?
Yeah, this is James Gunn.
Oh, all right. Then I'll put it in. Might be all right.
I think James Gunn's going to give me something fun. I know it's a holiday special, but I think he's going to give me something that's going to get me entertained.
All right.
So personally,
what if it's just the Star Wars holiday special redone with the Guardians of the Galaxy cast?
Well, it'll be redone, but he did say we're getting some first appearances into the MCU. So we will see who might show up. Not saying that these are going to be spec-worthy characters. Not everything's about speculation. They could be the oddest of oddballs. I'll be happy to see an Impossible Man or a D-Man just show up randomly.
Oh, Multiverse of Madness, Mom. Okay, thank you, Nora. Sorry, long day. That'll be fun.
Oh, okay. Without that explanation, I just read Mom.
BK, hit the refresh button and speed up. You're like 3 behind, bro.
Yeah, BK, you are dragging.
Guardians versus Santa. Can't wait. Okay, put it in. Can't wait. Fine.
Santa's a mutant.
And we're about to speed up too, BK. So now you really got to speed up. Secret Invasions. I actually like Secret Invasions storyline. I hope that they do it. I think it's going to be more towards the comics than Civil War. And Civil War was pretty decent, even though it dredged away from the comics a bit. But even if they keep it into that, like medium, it might be all right.
I think it might be all right.
It's not gonna be great. I'm just gonna tell you it's not gonna be great, but it might be all right.
I'm with you on that one.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to put it in can't wait, but I think there are opportunities for them to mess something up. But I still think it's gonna be I think it's be all right.
Mm-hmm. I actually am like, this might be all right too. I know people hate on it, but I mean, the Kingpin, I didn't have a problem with the young lady that plays Echo. I thought she did a great job. I mean, the fight scenes or whatever.
I just don't know if we have enough about this character in the MCU verse to lead her own show yet.
I think it's going to be one of those where they're using the supporting cast to maybe push up the lead.
I think they need to, because I know I don't have any specific problems with Echo, but she just was not.
Right. How was Kate Bishop in Hawkeye?
What do you mean? How was she?
Like Kate Bishop in Hawkeye. How was she?
Good.
I thought she did a good job.
Good. Well, she was
good.
This
is how. Yeah, because of the characters around her, kind of helped her build her up too.
No. I think just even
like she couldn't hold her own. I think she could hold her own, but I think having the other Hawkeye there really helped build it up. You know what I mean? And having
it definitely helped to set her up. But I think the problem with Echo is the way they've made her character so standoffish and just kind of like tough.
Yeah.
She's not that interesting on her own. That's part of the problem.
That's why I think you're adding Kingpin and Daredevil in there to give it a little bit of a boost. So that's why I think it might be all right.
Maybe.
Which is answering everybody's questions. And I like Hawkeye too, yeah. Worried, Kate Bishop.
I'm gonna say I want it to be
held her
good,
up.
but I'm worried just because I agree with Kenneth that is she gonna really be able to carry that show?
I don't think she can. That's why I'm worried. I don't know if she can.
I think that's why you're hearing more of D'Onofrio and them bringing Daredevil into it now, because she's gonna need that support. She can't carry that show on her own.
So I think we're going to. It started off with me, might be all right, and I think we are kind of. It's either might be all right or worried. So I think it's going into that. I want to be good, but I'm worried.
Sounds good.
I think that's where we're going with that one. Okay.
I'm straight up worried, but I could put it in there, I guess.
Well, that's I think it's two camps. It's either might be all right or I'm worried.
That's the middle is kind of a mixture of both.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But that's my point is, the two camps are not purple, and it's not. I want it to be good. It's the two camps are. I'm worried, and it might be all right. Yes, this is the one in the middle, but this is the compromise.
Yeah, this is where that's what we're doing. We're compromising. Yes.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Because I'm more in the worried part.
This one I am a little worried about, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's hard to
see that.
explain. I want it to be as good as the first one, but you've already shown us the trick pony. The next time you see it, is the pony still a good trick? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I'm a little concerned, but I still think it might be all right. I think they wouldn't have. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say that either.
Yeah.
I could go. I want it to be good, but I'm worried because yes, there are opportunities for them to shit the bed here.
I want it to be good, but I'm worried because where do you go from here?
Yeah, I think it's blue. Everybody's calling this for blue. Loki was dope, right? But this is the second one.
It was, but yeah, to your point, we can't see the woman cut in half trick again.
You could reinvent it, but that means you change it around a little bit too. Ironheart, do I care? They did two bad Iron Man movies, and then I just don't know. Iron Man, period. So what is an Ironheart? I also, mind you, to my defense, I am not a huge Iron Man fan. So Ironheart was not something in my reading order either. I mean, I have the books, obviously. I just never read them. So just don't know much about it. I got a big
stack of these books that I need to move, so I'm going to go with I Can't Wait.
I do actually have a couple books, but I can't. I don't know yet. I
mean, what is Ironheart? I don't know what Ironheart is. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not.
Riri.
Okay, I understand that, but what does that mean?
It just means you're getting a young
version of
Iron Man. You're getting a young version of a character you can care less about.
I'm worried because when you're right, that is the answer you get. It's Riri. I understand that's the young lady's name. What the fuck is that? What is it? I hear you.
And she did for Iron Man what Miles Morales did for Spider-Man, dude. It just is. It's
okay,
Riri,
so
and it just is.
I'm worried. Now I'm worried. You got me until I'm worried.
Yeah, I was more in I want it to be good, but I'm worried, but I could just be I'm worried.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't. I want it to be good. Yeah, I guess maybe I want to. I don't know. No.
Now you have my attention. We need more Rockwell in our lives.
I think it's another one of those shows that's just not targeted towards this panel.
I understand it's Iron Man's replacement. I understand that. That once again.
Do you?
Once again, though.
I don't think you do. Listen, Marco. Very easy explanation. Riri Williams is Iron Man's replacement.
Yeah. No, but to be fair, I haven't read a lot of.
I just blew his hat off his head.
But from what I've gathered, I don't feel like her character, the person that she is anything like what Robert Downey Jr. made Tony Stark. Because let's remember, Iron Man wasn't the Iron Man we got in the movies. Iron Man in the comics was not the guy that Robert Downey Jr. made him.
what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. What is Ironheart? Because you can't say, yeah, they did a great job with Siri because they made Siri. Like, okay, well, what is Ironheart though? If it's just a girl version of Iron Man, and is it the girl version? Like, what is it though? Is it like the comic book version? Is it Robert Downey Jr.? Because if you're telling me you're just going to try and replace Robert Downey Jr. with somebody,
Yeah, she's going to come out with her quips and her one-liners and her references. Like, I don't know if it'll work. I don't know the actress well enough to know if that would work.
It's going to be Robert Downey Jr. playing an African American little girl, like Tropic Thunder, dude.
We already saw that.
Like Tropic Thunder 2.0. It's going to be a dude dressed as another dude playing a chick, and it's going to be groundbreaking and revolutionary.
Hey guys, please stop explaining to me that it's anything. If you say it's a replacement to fucking Iron Man or it's a female Iron Man, that shit does not mean anything. Okay, where are we put worried?
I'm worried. Let's just. I'm fine just throwing it here because I am. I don't know what this is yet.
What?
It is a little girl dressed as Iron Man.
What are we doing here, guys? Okay, next up.
I think what Eric's trying to say is from the comic perspective. I think that's probably more her personality is just the intellectual. She's Banner more so than.
Fair enough, but like again though, but what's the story there?
That's
I just don't...
isn't her story. It's gonna be probably she finds some kind of Stark tech left over from them.
No, she's smart.
With the way the DC, well, not DC, the way the Marvel show's going, it's probably gonna be she finds some Stark tech that's like an Iron Man helmet or something that fell from the sky during the Battle of New York, and she was able to hack his tech. And
she got in there, and then you know what she did? Then all of a sudden she used the costume without it, and people were trying to figure out who the secret person was. But then her identity came out, and then she messed up the suits, and then she had to paint it black and gold. And then the next thing after that, and all of a sudden she was in a different universe, and then somehow we repaired her suit. Wait, isn't that Spider-Man?
I'll watch that movie, Marco. I will watch that movie.
Spider-Man movie we just watched a couple months ago. Okay, all right.
Hey, we can't wait for Armor Wars.
What is this going to be about? I mean, like, seriously, what's it going to be about?
I have no idea what this is about.
So Tony has enacted his plan before he died to have a suit of armor around the world, and they're all just going to start battling, dude. So all these different countries are going to start just having these massive wars of just suits of armor, and Rhodey's going to be caught in the middle of it, having to command his army. He's going to get trapped behind enemy lines, kind of like Saving Private Ryan, but with Iron Man suits.
I'm not going.
We Were Soldiers, Saving Private Ryan is going to be like that, but with Iron Man suits.
It's going to be Saving Private Ryan with... Wait, who's...
I just have no idea what this is going to be.
Private Ryan character. I'm worried I don't care. That should be a new one, I guess.
It's going to be Rhodey trying to save Matt Damon. Trapped behind enemy lines.
Matt Damon.
Wasn't this like a game on the PC where you had like green tanks and like you just like shot at the other one and the other one would move one step and then that shot at you and then you shot? Wasn't that Armor Wars?
I think it was Tank Wars.
Tank Wars, what the fuck ever.
World of Tanks.
There you go. World of Tanks.
Really excited. Yes.
I just there's nothing really to have me that interested just yet.
Dude, if it turns out to be like my pitch, I'm sold. Saving
Private Ryan. If it does, I would watch your show.
I'll watch that all day.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We're still doing... I understand who Riri Williams is. I get that. I'm asking you... No, okay, and we're not... all right.
You got to stop asking these deep philosophical questions. Like, who is Riri Williams? What break her down? What is she really?
All right, next up. A Wakanda spinoff?
Yeah,
the Disney Plus show.
It might be focused on Okoye. We don't know exactly what it'll be.
I'm down. I like it. Give us more.
They're going to do a show.
Anytime you want a universe build, universe. Universe
world build.
Whatever you want to do. Yeah, I'm down. Do it. I'm good. Yes.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Might be all right. Give me more.
I don't think we can do. I want it to be good, but I'm worried. Maybe.
Might be all right.
We're changing the things.
Might be all right. No, we're not. It might be all right. Something, isn't it?
No, we're changing it to. I'm interested.
Oh, Jesus fuck. All right, put it on. You're already responding to might be all right, and you're.
It's the same thing.
Can't wait.
Wakanda is going to be the story of 3 young school children who are down on their luck and they get a scholarship to go to a school hosted in Wakanda. Right after the first one, where they're reaching out and they're build schools, they get to go to a high class Wakanda school.
That's how I thought we were gonna get Riri, like through that story. Maybe
awesome.
even
So we're gonna be
what's
deep
her name?
All right,
The Moon Girl.
I like it.
It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that movie Sky High, just with more vibranium.
Ooh, what? I don't know.
Sky High.
Can explore the Panther guy. Oh, BK caught up. Good stuff. All right. Yeah, I could explore the Panther God. Sure. All right. This lady, I want to.
This is like I'm a hard pass on this one because I'm like, why? Yeah, why do we need to get out?
Yeah, I have no idea why they're making this.
I'm like, it could be okay. I want
good supporting character, but why do you need your own show? Like, come on.
Yeah, that's the thing. Without knowing anything about it,
more content than every 1 quarter, one show per quarter. That's why. Answers your question.
You got so many better characters that you could give a show than Agatha.
Yeah. This is a Sony move right here. This is hey, let's give him Madam Web. What? Who the fuck asked for Madam Web?
I don't have a problem with Madam Web either. Give us more content. Just give us more content. More content.
Yeah, you say that, but then we're gonna get a fucking Paste Pot Pete miniseries all of a sudden because, well, it's more content. So, all of a sudden we've got Herbie. We've got Herbie goddamn shorts now because, well, it's more content. Let's just give us what they could spend those resources elsewhere. Is the point?
All right. Hard pass for one, can't wait for the other. And I'm just like, I want it to be good. I just want them to come out with content. So
I get that. I get that impulse, but that's why we got to kind of filter through all of it. Otherwise, everything will be just, I want it to be good.
Okay, here we go. Blade's bar is here. Okay. Thor's bar is up here.
Yeah.
Agatha's bar is okay.
That's what we're talking about.
So if it's there and they come up with anything that's passable, good. I want it to be good, but I'm pretty worried it's gonna be trash, and I'll still watch it. Moon Knight. All right. What is it? Unless Blade shows up. All right.
Let's pass some more Ralph Boner.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just, we're made a show so we can make unlimited Boner jokes. We're gonna call it Agatha.
Growing Pains did it for years.
I do hear.
Wait, where are we putting it? Did we move? Well, I don't even know where we finalized that.
Hard pass ended up taking it. There was like 3 that didn't put in hard pass.
I
don't actually care.
This is animated too, by the way.
I don't care. I think it's stupid.
Yeah. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, but I'm going to put that in hard pass because it's just going to be the animated retelling of, it's going to probably be the animated retelling of how he got his powers, so they don't have to go back and revisit that. But it'll be interesting with what happens in No Way Home, the fact that we know there's no Uncle Ben. It'll be interesting to see the differences and the changes they make to his backstory and his origin story in freshman year. But I'm going to say it's going to probably be a hard pass for me.
Yeah, it's just unnecessary. I'm a big Spidey guy too. I'd love to see more, but I don't think we need this.
Hard pass it. Unless somebody saves it afterwards. Hard pass. Nope, we got a hard pass. All right, next up.
We got 5 left. Animated, I think.
I don't care.
Spinoff. I'm just saying, I think it's What If spinoff.
I want it, but I'm worried. I want it. I think it's a fair spot for this because of What If. I'm worried. Do I want Marvel Zombies? Yes. Do I want Kirkman's first Marvel Zombies? Yes. Do I want Marvel Zombies number 3? Fuck no.
That's right. Bring Kirkman in to do it. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm not going to go to can't wait, but I would say more I'm interested kind of category.
Yeah,
because I think it could be decent because they can tell whatever the fuck they want. You know that? The door's open. I'm not going to worry about them getting it wrong. I'm going to err on the side of
right now I'm interested because there's a couple can't waits for it.
Yeah,
so.
I'm interested. I'm not interested. I'm definitely not that excited.
I'm worried how it'll be different, interested but worried. Okay, nope. We're going back down one.
That's only one down one. If we had a couple of can't waits, it's got to balance.
There's more than that. Good but worried. One. Well, he was interested in me, so that's down one. So there's 2 I can't wait. The rest of them are lower tier than that. Most of them are.
Well, the one of them's I'm interested, which is the middle tier.
I'm interested, but worried.
There's 2 worrieds. The middle tier.
Yeah,
right now we have it where I think the chat has it.
He's worried too. I'm worried. What did you say, Matt? Good, but worried.
I have it in the. I want it to be good, but I'm worried.
I think we're taking it there, Pete.
We can drag it there. That's fine. I'm just going off of what the chat had. You gave me a couple of can't waits.
Well, one change from interested to interested but worried. Daredevil.
I want it to be good, but I'm worried.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
Just because we have the taste of the Netflix Daredevil, and now it's what's Disney gonna do with it? So it's just kind of that fear of the unknown for me.
I'm not afraid. I'm more interested because I think they'll finally give us him in the goddamn costume and just let him just be Daredevil and not.
I'll give it to you. I'm interested, but I'm just saying, like for me,
yeah, I'm not too worried. I think it'll be good. I'm not gonna can't wait it. But
a couple cameos he's made, he seemed true to cause. So, worried. I'm interested in Daredevil. Good, but worried. Can't wait. Horror Passing Zombies 2010. Interested because of the cameos.
See, I agree with that comment on Marvel Zombies. Like if this movie if that show came out years ago at the height of like the zombie popularity, it'd probably be a can't wait. But now like zombies are kind of fading out, so it's like
that's AOA can't wait because he loves some cocks. I'm interested. Put it in. I'm interested.
Jeez, that's where I'm at anyway. I'm fine with the I'm interested.
If you love cocks, I got a Batman book for you.
I'll be damned.
You didn't put Werewolf by Night. Is that Werewolf by Night?
It's right there.
It's not in the choice.
It was there. You must have because I typed out. You must have deleted it by accident because I typed out the goddamn title.
The Dead Ring spinoff.
It's right here.
Where?
It's right here.
Oh, I skipped over it. Okay.
Yeah, because it comes out the end of this year.
Animated? Is that what it?
No. It's not animated, but it's a one-off. It's a special.
Well, they did a shit job.
That's that's like the Halloween special.
It's the Halloween special.
Yeah,
we'll get it around October time.
I'm worried after Moon Knight. I'm worried.
Worried.
Yeah,
Plus,
that one was a while back. That's right. You just missed it.
Not only that, Werewolf by Night to try to hold down an audience by itself. I would be.
It's not just a thing, but I think it's going to be more of an anthology special. I think it's going to be something that's more than just one thing. But I don't know, but I think it'll be more than one thing.
What do you? Yeah, this is what I'm asking. All these people that are like, "Oh, can't wait." BK, what do you think that show is going to be about? You too, Norman, little silver boy. What do you think?
It's gonna be a story about a guy named after a breed of dog called Jack Russell because we think that's kind of funny, and he's gonna be a werewolf because we haven't seen werewolves.
Be all horror. So this is what we're expecting it to be all horror. Okay, you think they're
really because it's Halloween time, but
real horror Marvel show.
Let's just wait and see how they do with the horror side of Multiverse of Madness before you get all excited about Marvel.
Exactly. I will give you that, Matt. You got a very good point of what they consider horror and what the horror fans consider horror.
Morbius had suckers on his hands, and apparently they gave you Morbius out of the comics, and that was shit. So good luck, guys. All right, but they're taking us. They can't wait. Interested. So it's got to either go in interested or can't wait. Yeah, but the Monsters of Marvel, I like them.
Why do I got to go in those two places? I thought it was worried.
But they're because we're the only ones who are worried. Apparently, the chat can't wait. Interested. Can't.
Yeah, well, I got to see all of those comments because the comments I see don't have anything. Comments is just
I think it's that perspective of like the comic book and the storylines of Werewolf by Night in your head versus what they're going to do because they've just announced it. Otherwise, you don't know diddly jack about it. And how good can a one-off Halloween special really follow the be to matching what you think it's going to be?
Mm-hmm. Send all your hate mail to Matt and Pete that whatever they say, they lower your thing.
You can send me your hate mail. Like that's fine.
Where is this is supposed to be can't wait? I didn't hear where you said to put it.
I said a lot of them have can't wait and interested on it. It's very few have any. I mean, look, we'll go back up. Can't wait. Interested. Can't wait.
Understand. A lot of them isn't a number.
One,
So
two, three,
I need a
four,
set.
6 that are interested and can't wait. Either in one. More of them are can't wait. There's 2 interested, 3 can't waits. There's 1 hard pass.
Yeah, and we
There's
got
also
at least 2 worries. So you should pull down those can't waits. So we're somewhere in this range here. We're somewhere between the 2. So making the call between 1 or 2.
If you pull down 2 of the 3 can't waits, it's still 1 more. You get look, man. I'm in the blue category, so I wish it'd fall there. But to be honest, they have
AOA said it. Hard pass. War up by night is nonsense.
He already did it. Yeah, he already said that. He's the one hard pass. Okay.
Where are we leaving? Am I supposed to? You're telling me I need to put it, and I'm interested. Where is now AOA pull us down to?
Yeah, solid 90-minute, dude. You're not gonna get a solid 90-minute Marvel nothing. You're gonna get a solid 30, or 45 to 50-minute.
No, 42
hours.
Minutes, and then 8 minutes of.
When I argued about the X-Men
of
thing,
credits, foreign credits.
Spin-off, moving along. 10 Rings spin-off. Does anybody? I mean, what's that gonna be?
I'm excited if it takes it more into like the terrorist group side of things.
Going out of order. You're all over the place here.
But
that's what I'm gonna fucking say, and then we're running
that's
off.
Why.
It's a home run.
That's why you saved it for the end. Okay. Yeah, we don't know what this might be. We don't even know if it's going to be a 10 Rings thing. This is actually just the director of Shang-Chi is getting a show.
Would it be maybe? What if it's the shorts like they did with the ones where they showed the guy who faked them to clean up the Mandarin storyline?
Oh no, I don't think it's that, because like I said, they said the director is going to be able to get a show, and at the end of Shang-Chi, we said the 10 Rings will be coming back. That's why I said maybe it's a show that'll be kind of focused on the 10. I don't know what this will be.
I'm gonna put it in. I think if you're gonna have a I want it to be good but I'm worried category, you need to have a I don't know what this show's gonna be category.
Now
I don't know what that show's gonna be. It's hard to put it anywhere because you don't know what it's gonna be.
I'm worried.
No, because I want it to be good, but I'm worried.
Pete, you can't. You're the only one. Everybody's hard passing this.
Motherfucker, I just said that. This was my pick. I'm not reading the chat. I can't read the chat, run the deck, and see everything.
I literally went down the whole line. How can you not see this hard pass? 10 Rings, no interest. I don't know what there has to be about boat washing. That AOA's drunk, but then he said hard pass, and then he gave Sticks the thing. Eric said if they have Agents of Atlas in it.
I'd be interested too with Agents of Atlas.
He wants to get on Shang-Chi's sister. Worried.
Yeah, no, I can't read all of that and run the deck and listen when you guys are talking. I am limited to amount of input that I can take and process at one time.
God damn it, Marco. Pete is but one man, right?
I can't do it all.
I know. Here we go. All right, last up. Can't wait. Get out of here. Don't care. Don't care which one it's about. Don't care who it's about. Can't wait.
You follow up me not listening to anybody with that.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Cannot wait. Do not care if it's a dick. Don't care if it's a little Sammy. Don't care. Can't wait. Can't wait if it's the whole corp. Can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait. Dark Hawk shows up. Still can't wait. Can't wait.
There you go. I would take a Dark Hawk show.
You can show up in some of these. Kazar, can't wait. Kazar, knock off.
I'll take a. Please sign me up for one Dark Hawk. I'll be happy to trade in my Agatha.
Can't wait. See, Joe?
Hey, fresh news.
Norman Rod wants no part of it.
You know that. Get him out! Get him out!
Here's the problem.
On the whole show without breaking out.
No, here's the problem.
Shit, still haven't get him out.
Yeah, this is the problem. You gave me shit for saying I just can't wait for X-Men regardless of anything, but now you're doing that for Nova.
No. There's a difference. I don't care if this is shit. I can't wait. There's a difference between saying I think it's gonna be good.
I'm interested.
I don't give a shit what it is.
I'm only at the I'm interested because, and again, I'd love to see Nova. I'm just worried about how they made the Nova Corps before, and that wasn't the Nova Corps I want. I didn't want them flying little ships as some weird little space cops with no powers. I love John C. Reilly, but that was not a Nova member that I expected to see
I bet you if you go back on like the archives of like old MCM shows, there's probably clips of Marco saying that he doesn't care if a Moon Knight shows shit. It's just Moon Knight, and he's super dope,
and then here we are
for it.
I was worried for the cat. No, can't wait. Don't care if they do a Dick Rider. Don't care if they do a Sammy. Don't care. Don't care if they have the fucking sister.
And now you're gonna fight Styx.
Yep.
Styx plays Fortnite. Don't care.
Well, now you're on AOA's, but you're on AOA's team.
Can't wait.
Hey, fuck it. I don't give a shit. Because again, I wanted to be good too.
Can't wait. Just can't wait.
That, and I don't want a second rack of I'm interested. We are done.
Plus, I mean, I think it's going into Annihilation, so I really can't wait. Oh, please.
I know you're hoping for Annihilation. I'm hoping for Annihilation too. That'd be a great story.
Annihilation more than anything. And I mean, that's an easy exit for Guardians of the Galaxy to finish off that contract. You can bring Nova back afterwards, introduce the Sam character. I mean, just a lot of stuff. You get any character that you need to get rid of and convert over, you can do. So, all right, there we go. Yeah, Quasar. I know. I don't care if they put Quasar. Fucking Quasar.
We can deal with a little Quasar. We can deal with a little Quasar in our lives.
I'm in there. It in there. I actually think it's trans fluid. So, or they are trans fluid.
Hey,
so.
I mean, we got Pip the Troll.
Oh yeah, Pip the Troll. I love Pip the Troll.
We got Pip the Troll, so why not? Let's fucking run with this shit.
Stick Boy is saying he wants you to 1v1 him in Fortnite. He says he can take you. 1v1 him in Rust, bro.
Are you kidding me?
That's old school Call of Duty terminology right there. 1v1 me on Rust, bro.
Really? I mean,
yeah.
I don't know how the kitty game works, but I mean, because I've never played it before. But if you, I mean,
I'm pretty sure it probably works the same as all the others.
No, I mean, I've seen a commercial for it before. It's like hippity hoppity, and they got wood everywhere, and they're drawing stuff.
It's the same thing as when you used to be able to teabag in Call of Duty. You just do it.
The end of it. Yeah, Gladiator. See, you're starting getting on my side too. We're getting a little Gladiator in there too.
Russell Crowe?
No,
but he's Zeus.
Gladiator.
No, I know the.
I'm down for that. Russell Crowe shows up in his Gladiator outfit.
He's so short.
What?
He's short. He's like as tall as you.
Well, he's Zeus.
He's also very short.
Well, he could be short, but he's Zeus.
Like real short.
And Tom Cruise is whoever the Scientology god is.
He also likes to fight around the world.
He's short.
Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
Gets in his boat Tugger and he fights around the world.
Yeah, it's just 30-odd foot grunts.
You don't watch South Park, do you?
I've done shots with him before, though.
Lost on you. You've done shots with Russell Crowe.
Nice.
That's awesome.
He's nice. Short. Wore boots, too, and still short. I mean, I'm not
nothing wrong with being short. That said, make sure if you aren't already subbed to check out Absolute Geek and Matt down below.
Yeah.
We'll make sure we have a link in the video in the comment section for you guys to comment and check out too.
I think once a month we'll do an MCM reunion special.
There you go.
I was never on MCM, so I don't know what that reunion would be.
Honorary member.
At Corban and Kyle. Yeah, you did. You were there for a while. All right. Let's send it.
That it? That's all we got? I guess that's all we got.
6 foot tall, bro. Believe me, not even with his boots on. He ain't 6 foot tall.
Who?
Russell Crowe.
Oh, she's still on the Russell Crowe thing. With that, all right, we'll see you guys later.